play this in the club. Pretty squad women make a man bust like a semi. Hit me late night like Jimmy. If I give it to him once, he gon' chase me around the city like. Where you get that ass? What's the number to your doctor?
Cause bitch, you bad.
Nosy hoes asking about my brand new nose.
Yes, I did, Eddie. Thank you. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. We're gonna wait about 5 minutes. Welcome in, boss lady. Welcome in, y'all.
She clap it down my tipper. Baddest white bitch in the game. I can make Future put down the drain.
Welcome in, y'all. Hey, Christy, what's up, girl? How are you? Hey, I'm just letting everybody know, for those of you guys that are in here, what's up, Phenomenal? We'll recap in a second, but y'all, all I hear all night is everyone needs to be heard. Well, one thing I've noticed throughout these last couple of months with BL is that no one's heard her, right? No one's put her in a box. So we're going to do that tonight. I'm going to be unbiased, and I'm going to put her in my box tonight, because nobody else will.
All white like a moon thing. You can see me rolling in they moon chains. Like a motherfucker. New floor, got a dozen of them. I don't trust you are undercover. I could probably make some steps.
I didn't think so.
Talking fillets with the truffle butter. Fresh sheets and towels, and she gotta love it. Yeah.
I know, babe. I know. I just wanted to mess with you.
You a bad bitch, come and get your rent paid. Ain't got time for no drama, but together good. And my watch gotta be Presidente. You coming with me, I don't care what your friends say.
Thinking out loud, I must have about $1 million on me right now.
Y'all, welcome in, welcome in. Hey everybody, Miss Mary Jane. I know you got my back tonight, girl. Thank you. Hey Satan, what's up, girl? Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Come on in. We're gonna give it about 5 minutes.
Do you hear me? I can't let her wet.
I'm just telling everybody. Oh, Christy, do you want to be modded? I got you. I unmodded everybody. This is,
I floss every day, but I ain't a dentist.
You a bad bitch, come and get your rent paid. Ain't got time for no drama, but today to day. And my watch gotta be Presidente. You coming with me, I don't care what your friends say. Slide in your bitch, I make her slide in my Benzie. DTV for life, I can't be out here acting friendly.
All right, so mods. Christy, you should be good now. You need to be a DJ. I used to be a DJ at the gay bars, y'all. I used to travel with drag queens too. But that's motherfucking easy. All right, mods, listen up, okay? Because there's gonna be a lot of people on the outside. What do they call that? Licking. This isn't gonna be the normal Creative Kid Live, okay, y'all? So what I need you to do is I need you to listen. We are going to turn the comments off when BL gets in the box, okay? But for now, only mute or block if you feel appropriate. If you feel, it's warranted. Otherwise, for those of you that are just joining us, the one thing I've heard all night tonight, and y'all know, it ain't fucking me, okay? I just love to repost funny shit. Y'all know it ain't me. You fucking know it ain't me, and I've got the proof. Doesn't matter though. I'm not here for that tonight, y'all. And this isn't going to be a normal Creative Live either, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to be here for all those people, because what I've heard all night is everyone needs to be heard. Not one of us, not one, has ever heard BL, has ever put her in a box, okay? So I got the balls to put her in my box tonight. And we're going to listen to her story because you know what? I don't get into all the stories here and all you creators shit, okay? So I don't really know that much about her. So you're going to listen to her just like I'm going to listen to her. And we're going to give her that much, okay? And we are going to shut off the comments when she gets up here. But we're at least going to give her that. I'm going to give her that. Really? Right on, Brett. I like that, yo. You guys, we're going to give it just a couple more minutes, okay? Just a couple more, and then we'll get BL up here. I am going to, in just a couple minutes, I'm just going to take a moment to say a few words on my behalf. But thank you to everybody that's come in and maybe doesn't want to be here. Maybe he's feeling like a fucking dick and wants to be a dick. And those of you that are just here with an open mind, man, I appreciate it. I really do. And I'm not here to hate. I'm not here to freak out and be the loudmouth Kara that I am, even though my voice is okay. I'm here to listen, and I'm here to say my piece, okay? Which is only going to be a couple minutes, because I'm just so fucking tired of this shit. Straight up. Hey, late night snacker, welcome in. That's right. That's right. I like Malay's group. I do. I fucking like them. Hey, what up? Boss lady, I see you there, honey. Okay, give me just 1 second. Y'all, you know what I just found out? I just found out that the one thing me and BL have in common is that both of our stories are similar in the fact that the first person that ever fucking dragged us on a video and made fun of us was in fact Raggedy, right? The voice of reason. I'm not going to sit here and talk shit on her because I appreciate, that she hasn't poked. So, I've taken my accountability for what I said about her, but in fact, she is our common thread there. Isn't that funny? So that's another thing that kind of pivoted me into being like, you know what? Come up in my box. I want to hear your story. Right? Who hasn't she poked at? I know. But you know what? I'm not here to dog on anybody tonight, you guys. What I'm here to be is to be a fucking platform for somebody that none of you motherfuckers would dare to have in your box, okay? I'm going to do it tonight because that's what makes me fucking unique. I'm a free thinker, okay? And I'm going to have this unbiased opinion for her, all right? And also the fact that I've been fucking dragged all over this place because I like to share funny shit. Give me a break, y'all. I work 80 hours a fucking week. If you think this is me, you're fucking stupid. Straight up. But anyway, I ask of you, because I'm going to be kind now. I ask of you guys, I implore you, please, don't fucking report this. Just hear her out. Whether you fucking agree or don't agree, I'd like to hear it. Okay? And with that being said, boss lady, would you like to come up? And then after this, all you shit talkers that like to poke me, all right, and test my sobriety, fucking block me, please. Mods, can you shut off the comments now? Oh, hi, Creative. What is that, you, Crystal?
No. That's a little bit. That's a little
I know.
Bit. She's cool.
I didn't see the little bit. I saw something else.
I don't care about the comments. I just,
I do, because I'm afraid they're going to talk shit to you, and that's not what we're here for.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Well, I mean, if you want the comments on, we can keep them on as long as everybody can agree to be respectful, please. I'm respectful on your platforms most of the time. Please.
You're my hype man. You got me all nervous. I feel like I'm put on the spot now.
I've gotten to know you the last couple of weeks. I wanted to hear your story. Nobody's ever wanted to hear mine, so I wanted to hear yours because I can fucking relate.
No, I've never heard yours either. You know what? I've kind of been all over the map, and it's sad because the thing about WTF is when she automatically doesn't like you, you are instantly a liar. And then she started with that whole boss liar. And it was like, what the hell did I lie about? I still don't know what I've lied about. It was just boss liar.
Didn't you have something to say? This is what I've heard. You had something to say about Ronnie, which I don't even care about that family. That's why I don't know anything about it, right? But did you have something to say about Ronnie and somebody drugged you for it or something?
Well, okay. So what happened was I've been watching Lisa for about 6 or 9 months. And then I noticed her family kind of coming on and dry baking. Jeff, you want... And then I just kind of fought back, which I shouldn't have. I should not have. I am in the wrong for that. I should have just ignored her, but it was lies. And I was just tired of it. And then she started doing satire and making fun of Lori and Lisa. And at the end of the day, you know what? They're human beings. I don't care what you guys think about them. They're human beings. And I treat them as such. It's not that I'm buddies with them. Yeah, I do talk to Lori every once in a while, maybe once every 3 weeks to see how she's doing. I don't want to
do we even need to go there with my crazy Crystal fucking story? I mean, it happens to the best of us, especially those who have a big heart.
And then Crystal came along. Well, first it was Chrissy Ahmed. And I knew she was a spy from day one because the day I talked to her the first day on the phone. She was sending me Raggedy's address, Raggedy's name, Google Earth picture of her house. And I was like, okay, I don't need all that, but thanks. And then that was it, you know, and then I caught her trying to record my phone calls and just whatever. But Crystal, now when Crystal started calling me a few weeks back, I don't even know why. She said that she sent me a message and said that English came to her and said, hey, you know, you're being outed as the one that, which I do owe Nookie a freaking massive apology, because I was told and showed a picture that Nookie was posting my son's picture. And it wasn't. It was Lone Ranger. And then Crystal sent me a she was talking about
Lady, I can go ahead and show proof of that right now on my green screen if you'd like them to see that after you tell this story.
what, that she's Lone Ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even put two and two together, and she was showing me her conversation with my twin, and I was like, oh, you go by Lone Ranger? She's like, yeah. And then conversation with my twin, and I was like, oh, you go by Lone Ranger? She's like, yeah. And then I believe Cliff Notes Anna had sent the proof that it was Lone Ranger with, you know, my son Bubba's picture. And I was like, oh my God.
I respect Cliff Notes, man.
Yeah. And I was like, wow. Like this whole time I'm being duped because I'm extremely naive. I have a hard exterior just because, I mean, shit, I've been to prison. I'm a very sensitive person. So I do have a hard shell to protect. Yeah. I mean, you got to protect yourself. You know, when you're a sensitive person, and I'm extremely sensitive.
That's why I felt like I could relate to you, because trust me,
Yeah.
I'm there with you.
Yeah, you're a sweetheart. And it's sad that just, you know, people had this preconceived notion of me, and I'm not a bad person. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's so much evil, and I know that, you know, Chrissy Ahmed but Crystal, I'm still in shock over Crystal. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. That took me for a loop, and I'm still in shock.
Yeah, the hypocrisy on this app, and especially this side, is just, it's outstanding. It's almost to the point where it's a little creepy and weird. Straight up.
Yeah.
And it's so, I feel so much of what you just said in that. But yes, where Crystal is concerned, I mean, you know, these people want to think that I watch all their fucking shit. And in fact, I don't. I didn't even know that Crystal and Lisa had that whole fucking airport thing, okay? All I knew is that some lady was fucking watching my live, came into my DM, said, oh my God, I love watching you, but I have to watch from the outside because of who I am. I didn't know. I let her fucking in, right? And she fucking duped me. Just like a lot of these people on the app. And the funny thing is that she's working with all of these people.
Oh yeah, she just gave WTF.
But we do have that in common. We have her in common, so.
Well, I knew the airport thing was just so suspicious, and I was texting people that night like, this doesn't make any sense. This was not planned out, and this just looks like a scam. And
I didn't watch it.
It was a train wreck. I couldn't watch it. I
didn't like what she did to fucking Malay. I can tell you that. All of them. You know, honestly, all I can say, I don't want to speak anymore on that situation because it really fucking affected me. And these people don't even fucking care that she's stalking the fuck out of me all over this fucking app, right? Nobody cares about that. So I'm not even going to speak about it.
But why? It just, well, yeah. I mean, she's got to get away from it because it eats at her. Like, you know, she's like, I'm getting away from this app.
At the end of the day, I was just going to say that. At the end of the day, she needs fucking professional help.
But what's the point? Like, you know, I don't know. Like first night I talked to her, she was telling me she still had all my original lives from the first couple days I went live. And I was like, holy hell, like those were so boring. I can't believe you still have those. Well, that's whenever I realized she was the one that took my YouTube photos, because that night I had some pictures I was going to show and everybody's like, well, go to YouTube. And I said, I'm going to have to create a new one because I have pictures of my son. And somebody kept telling me, create a new one, just go create a burner. She must have flew over there and got all my pictures, and
oh, I'm sure.
And I'm disappointed because my son was covered up that night. And, you know, my ex is very particular about that because, you know, I don't want to give too much info, but, you know, our pasts include, you know, problems with SA in our family. And we just were very,
you know, and that's the shitty thing. That's the shitty thing about this app is that some horrible things have happened to you. Some horrible things have happened to Itty. You know, I can't even say that horrible of things have happened to me, but it's disgusting. It's disgusting that things, you know, especially trauma like that has to be drug. It's so gross.
It's awful. It's awful. And, you know, Crystal's the one that found all that stuff on WTF and sent it to me because she had
I can't hear you, honey. You might be on mute.
Am I? No. I'm here. You want to turn the comments on? Maybe see if they can hear me.
We can't hear you, hon.
You can't? You there?
Mods, turn on the comments for a minute. Tell me if you can hear her. Or somebody text me.
See, I can see the screen flickering. Can you guys hear me? Oh, that's crazy.
I can't hear her.
You can hear? Okay. Oh, that's wild.
You can hear me? I can't hear her.
See, I see my little box lighting up. Oh, that's wild. Oh, you want me to drop and come
I
back
can't
up?
hear you at all.
Okay. Drop me. What? I don't even know who you are, Josh. How do I drop?
She got booted.
You are.
I can hear you now.
You
I
are
can hear you
lost
now.
your. You
As
are
long
lost
as
your
y'all
mind.
can be respectful, we can leave the comments on, but I'm going to need you to be respectful, okay? I've had way too much shit talked on me, and she has too, okay? Seriously, I'm tired. Okay, but I'd really like to hear her story, so if you can be respectful, y'all.
Well, I want to know what I lied about today.
You lied about something today? Is that what they were saying?
Yeah, this Kelly.
What'd you lie about?
I farted, and then I told everybody at work I didn't. I did a drive-by.
I don't know exactly where I left off. So you just go ahead and continue, and I'll put the pieces together.
What was I talking about?
Crop dust, dude. All I asked is Tracy's name. Stay out of stuff. I don't know. See, I don't know all the Tracys, man.
All I did was say
Lili's always really nice to me.
I say she just came in my live that night, and then they realized that, you know, they had both been duped by Ronnie. But that's it. I mean, she's the one that's come after me. I don't say nothing about her. I think we were talking about Crystal, and then because I was told that Nookie was the one that had the picture of my son. He did not.
Right.
And this whole time it was Crystal, but I was getting sent pictures, and I don't know. I feel like,
believe it or not, I don't like to shit talk on people. It's just when they at me all fucking day long.
Yeah.
That's when I start to talk shit.
Oh, I'm going to defend myself. I don't care. You know, like I've allowed my daughters to be. Yeah, that's all. I just let my platform allowed Ronnie to be busted. That was it. The little 5 minutes of, she's extremely calculated. And, you know, she did dupe me. And that's the thing. I'm very naive that way because she duped the hell out of me. And I feel like shit for that. But I mean, that says more about her than about me. So
There's a lot of people in here. So let me just tell my little story about Crystal and how she roped me in, okay?
yes.
In fact, she had come in that live that day and she was like, I really like listening to you and your friends, you guys have a lot of nice stuff to say. And my friends were like, no, you don't want her in here. Well, I'm a free thinker, okay? So if you haven't done anything to me, like, I'm gonna hear you out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, so the next time we were in a live together, she came in and I was like, let me hear her. And I was being triggered that night. It was the only time on this app I'd ever been triggered. Okay. And I really wanted to fucking drink bad. But instead, I decided to let Crystal rope me in, showing me all of her animals, right? And then next thing I know, she's messaging me, how she always wanted a girlfriend and, all that stuff. And so, of course, she manipulated the fuck out of me too. But I could go through months and months worth of shit on this phone, right? We'll save that for another live.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, boss lady.
Well, I mean, we were kind of both, mutually just pissed off at whatever. And then she even said she's better than the FBI, and she was not joking. I mean, she found a lot of stuff, and I was like, holy shit. So now, as much as WTF talks about me, I mean, I could have blasted her. But what I did was I sent this stuff over to Chrissy Ahmed and I said, listen, here's these, corn sites that I seen her on, and Ford Escort sites. And so I said,
Say more one of her personalities, Satan.
Yeah. So I just said that, hey, just to let you know, go tell your buddy WTF that I know that she is an escort and all this other stuff.
That I didn't even know who WTF was until, in fact, she or that she did anyway.
When did you find out who she was?
I mean, I can go back and look on my phone right now. It was literally through Crystal. She sent me all that shit. She sent me. She sent me all that shit. It's on my phone, and I have the audio of her telling me where this lady freaking goes and escorts at. I didn't even know who she was. So, so that right there is all proof, boss lady, that in fact, because mine corroborates with you and the way that she was playing us at the same time, that in fact we did not do all this, and we are not Judge Judy, and we'll go ahead and save that for when I'm not so fucking tired.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Judge Judy did a great thing. I mean, called people out, even called me out on a couple of videos. Yeah. Found some old videos of me and called me out on crap. And absolutely, I have no problem. Listen, I will take my lumps. If I do something screwed up, which I have done 100 times, I put my foot in my mouth, I will own up to it. But one thing that pisses me off is one person can do it, but another person can't. And it all depends on who it is. For example, not to jump around the story, but the other night on somebody's live, it was Anna's, and Villain was in there talking about, yep, I saw the federal indictments on Boss Lady. I saw them. I saw this. I saw that. Well, where are they? Where are they? But why is nobody calling her on it?
Where is she? That's what I'd like to know. Where is she? Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Always MIA.
She literally lied.
Yep.
And guess what? All of these people watching from the outside and the in will flock to her the next time she goes live. It's fucking crazy. It's so weird. And do you know, let me just say this for the record, that freaking Villain made like $6,000 off of her YouTube subscribers and all that shit, all based off of Itty's fucking trauma. Now, how fucking gross is that? It's fucking disgusting. And we want to talk about all these GoFundMes and all the GoFundMe she's had. But you know what? At the end of the day, boss lady, you're the fucking evil person here. Isn't that crazy?
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. But one thing I don't like is a bully. I've said that from day one. I don't like a bully. I never have since high school to now. I mean, that was 30 years ago I graduated. But I'm telling you, I don't like a bully. And the one thing anybody, even English, can say this, she was in my lives from day one. And I never, even when
Satan. Yep, I know. I've seen that. No wonder they give me a hard time about coming in there. I love coming in your lives.
Well, I don't, even when Tay, who ended up being a worm, but when Tay came in, everybody's like, oh, that's the girl that ripped Lisa off. And I'm like, okay, let her tell her story. Don't bully her. Let's, I don't let anybody get attacked. I don't bully anybody. I'm not mean. And people are saying stuff about me talking with Lori Jones. When Lori goes live, she's doing it. Okay, she's done her stuff. We all have. She's just in there dancing around, doing her dishes, having a good time. So, okay, I was nice to her. People started bullying her. So I came out and I said, every time somebody bullies her, I'm going to send her a $5 gift. And they finally stopped. But you know what I mean? It's sad that I had to do that.
Oh, I didn't know you did that. That's crazy.
I was dog.
No wonder. I mean,
I was dog.
Listen, I ain't going to judge you for it. I ain't going to judge you.
Yep.
Listen, I lost my whole crew because I wanted to hang out with Itty. Well, guess what? She was the first fucking creator I saw on here, man. Her and Sparkly Jen. And I fucking loved watching them, right? And I saw all the shit that they did to her. And I've gotten to know her, man. There's fucking always three sides. Always.
Yeah, always. She's sweet. I've never watched her alive.
Man,
but
she's fucking more of a woman than half of these people I've met on this app, dude. Seriously. She's given me so much good advice, man. She's like the big sister I never fucking had. I'm telling you.
Well, we should judge people by who they
Kitty
are.
is amazing.
Yeah, just judge people by who they are, not
But
what
that's
you've
the thing.
heard.
That's the shitty thing about this app, man, is that, hey, I'm corny. Thank you. I didn't even know I had a goal. I don't do any of that shit. But yeah, man, like I'm just a free thinker and I like who I like on here. And it's so shitty that you see all these horrible things going on here, but I get judged for fucking being in a fit of rage because I keep hearing somebody call me uglier or a fucking D word, or you know what I mean? It's
That's awful.
It's gross and I just don't want to be a part of it anymore.
That's awful. I love my LGBTQ. I can't. That's just, I don't understand hate. I don't understand any of that. I don't.
Well, I think they hate me because of my personality, to be honest with you. And I really don't give a fuck. But I'm just sick of it.
You got a good personality. You're full of life. How was that bad? How was that bad to be full of life?
Like I was telling Itty earlier today, y'all, I freaking was such an awesome person when I first came to this app, right? And now I don't even fucking want to be decent to a complete stranger when I'm on here. I can't.
Isn't that sad?
I can't even fathom being like that. And it makes me feel gross.
That's sad. Well, I want to go back. I want to go back to having fun lives and just, like the other day, telling funny stories on myself. Well, here comes, I don't even know these two girls' names. What's the one? Allegedly, she's always making new pages just to say something stupid. I call her WTF Junior, but some other girl, I don't even know her freaking name. But the other day I buy stuff in bulk at Sam's Club and I put my laundry soap in one.
Absolutely, a little bit. That's right.
And I sprinkled it on my damn cereal and I accidentally ate laundry soap. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, my daughter Asia was laughing her ass off. I was like, I got to tell this story on TikTok. You know what? Turn around to, good, boss lady should eat soap. She's a freaking liar. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
But here's how I look at it. If you affected one person in a positive way, that's all that matters. That's and you know how many times you've affected me in a positive way? Aww. And you know how many times I've cried with you? Like there's no way in hell. Like I couldn't listen to them say any longer. Everyone needs to be heard because no one, in fact, has heard you. No one has put you in a box. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if I want to come back to this shit after tomorrow. It's so gross.
WTF's gone, so
I needed to do this, and I needed to hear your story because you've impressed me the last couple of days, and I'll just say it.
Oh, Christy's so sweet.
Christy's the MVP.
Listen, when I was being attacked by Raggedy, this girl went in head first and just attacked Raggedy like, bitch. Like, it was funny. I was like, oh my gosh, like, because I don't know all the gossip on people because I literally
on TikTok sick.
I just take people for who they are. Like I used to listen to, I think she's in here, that Cass 0399.
I love everybody until they give me a reason not to, and then I just don't want to associate with them.
Well, I would sit here on my days off. Right. But I like to listen to people's lives. So I'll put my earbuds in, I'll clean the house.
Too.
And I like that Cass. They talk about stuff around the house and cooking. So it was like, well, okay, I tried.
Been there, done that, man.
But she was nice and respectful because somebody was like, oh, boss lady's in here, I'm leaving. She didn't care. She's like, welcome in, boss lady. She was so nice.
Miss Mary Jane. Y'all, Miss Mary Jane is my friend outside of this app, okay?
Aww.
You need to come hang out in Satan herself in Malay's live with us sometime. Satan herself in Malay's live with us sometime. Oh my gosh, you fit right in, girl. Anyway, sorry.
No. I know. I feel like
love her.
I got so jaded, and I hate that because I'm just even my kid, my daughter sent me this text message the other day, and I had to cry. She goes, Mom, you're just not yourself. You're just not yourself lately. She goes, I feel like TikTok has ruined you. And you know, me and my oldest daughter, we were just getting back to talking and fixing our relationship. And Crystal, of course, asked me, oh, is your other daughter on here? Yeah, I sent her a screenshot. Bam, that was it. That was all she wrote, you know?
Oh, I didn't need to say any more, Satan, other than, yes, we need to go in. Yeah, no, absolutely. I freaking know because, listen, I got, Crystal baited me into fucking doing that video on Sparkly Jen when I freaking went in a fit of rage and put her picture up, which, let me reiterate again for the 100th time, nobody would have even known there was a kid in that original photo if she wouldn't have outed it or you wouldn't have been Facebook friends with her because that kid was not in my video, okay? Anyway, she fucking literally called me and I'm at my house, like, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's my day off. And she's like, oh my God, Sparkly Jen's over there. She's fucking calling you ugly. Somebody said this, somebody said that. I'm like, what? Well, Angela with the blue butterfly had just given me that picture. And so I was like, oh, fuck, no, you are not going to fucking sit here and trash me all day when I'm fucking working and just living life. And so I did it in a fit of rage, right? And ever since then, people fucking hate me. And it's ridiculous. I fucking took accountability and I apologize. And ever since then, everybody fucking hates me. It's crazy. But look at the shit that's going on, man. I fucking take my gifts. I go into people like Nana's and fucking Cass and all them fucking Malay. And I re-gift all that shit to the fucking beautiful, awesome women on this fucking. Yep. But everybody hates me for that one fucking thing.
Now, I seen that picture because Crystal sent it to me, but, you know, the child was blocked out. I didn't even see a kid.
I just specifically put my hat on to do that. Yeah, and you know what? It was fucking wrong still to even fucking compare and be like, I'm ugly. You know what I mean? It was wrong. But it was a fit of fucking rage. And that's sometimes the fucking human, you know, it's just fucking human. It's human.
But all over Reddit is pictures of me that they caught on Facebook from work.
Man.
And that's what I'm saying. It's double standards. If we're going to sit and complain because Sparkly Jen is on there, well, then why are you Facebook stalking me and my work? And it's just crazy.
That's so nuts. I know they doxed my phone number today, which I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, but I mean, that should just prove to you that she didn't fucking have shit anyway. You only have my phone number.
Well, I'll tell you
give
what.
Give me a fucking break, dude. I've got, listen, you know how I have everybody on this fucking app's address. Anybody who's anybody.
The only thing that is going to come out of this, they said it's a civil case. She doesn't have anything criminally. Obviously, that's why she had to do it this way. They said they'll just tell us to go our separate ways and not talk about each other.
Yeah, they might tell you to get off.
They'll just tell us to go our separate ways and not talk about each other.
Yeah, they might tell you to get off the app. They might force you to get off the app for a while.
Yeah, but they just said,
the box is that best connection.
Bull crap. You cannot do this to women. And she just thought it was hilarious and said that Fruit Cocktail was lying and like just complete. That's the problem. We got to stop dismissing people's mental health. We have to stop doing that.
Absolutely.
Damn it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Satan herself says it's lagging. Damn.
Sorry about that, y'all. People are, you know, butthurt. Yes.
Yeah, it's bad. But I mean, it's just, it's gotten out of control. That like I'll make one in the morning after I drop, you know, my son that I don't have custody of after I drop him off at school and come home. Then I make a video. Do you want us to drop?
Yeah, I don't want to accuse anybody, but man, I just don't want to be part of that kind of dry, addictive, you know, addict behavior. I can't. I can't.
No, because since I started in December, I've gotten 2 people into
WTF, she made like 49 videos. Wasn't it YouTube, I think? There's like 49 videos posted in the last less than 2 days. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's just a lot. That's a lot.
Thanks for having her back.
I mean, the day that I was called and told, I was on my way to work and I was told that they were going
totally fucking out me. And that's their mentality. And I'm so sorry you're crying, honey. I wish I could hand you a tissue.
Oh no, I'm good now. It was just awful that night. It was
I've heard some idiots stories, and to think that social media would say things like gut you like a freaking fit, like, and make Reddits about murdering you. Yeah. That is horrible. That is disgusting.
Yep. I had somebody
That's
in
why
Ragged's
I will
life.
always have idiots back. Always.
You're right, Miss Mary Jane. They're always going to be mad about something. But I try to keep. I mean, I try to stay positive.
I'm so fucking awesome.
I try to keep. I mean, I try to stay
I'm
positive.
so fucking awesome.
I love your videos. They just crack me up. They crack me up every morning.
Oh, honey, I'm only going to get funnier now because, I mean, if everyone else can do it, what the fuck? The one that I'm using right now is, in fact, the one that she used to love bomb me on with all of her stuff. You know, y'all. And did I send some of it to a fucking random email? You bet your ass I did. I'm taking accountability for that right now. Because I was set up so many times on this freaking app because of people like her.
What happened to Satan? I mean, can she tell it? She want to tell her story?
Oh my gosh, she told the story the other night when she invited me in, and I couldn't. I was like, wow. And you know what? It just proves how sick Crystal fucking can be too. But I don't want to sit up here. I thank you, Sapphire. I don't want to sit up here and bash because I really truly believe she needs help. I just need to believe that she just needs help.
Why would she do that though? I mean, yeah, like finding my daughter and just harassing her.
Welcome in. That's another story I'd like to talk about and investigate sometime. Why it took over a day for them to be like, oh yeah, come on up. Let's sing Kumbaya with you.
Who?
Miss Timu Ann. They call it Timu. I call it Timu. Hey, love. Welcome in.
She's so sweet.
Cried and dipped out. Late night snacker. Yeah. Dude, I just realized Late Night Snacker and I have freaking gangster rap and specifically Tyga together in common.
Uh-oh.
Something new today. But yeah, the things that I've seen them do to you over, the couple of things that you've admitted and took accountability for, which is more than I can say for a couple of them. It just compels me. I'm a very convicted person, and it just compelled me to fucking want to talk to you more, and really hear it because I haven't.
I was so pissed today when I was watching Anna's live because I thought, okay, this is great. I was at work, I'm listening, and then bam, Raggedy gets on there covering her ass. I know I've done wrong, but this stuff has to stop. What? You egged every bit of this crap on, every bit of it. And that's what she does. She reminds me of, do you ever see that video where the cat instigates the other cat to go get in a fight and then they run away? Like, that's Raggedy. That is Raggedy.
Yep, and then makes a video about it a couple days later.
Yeah, like, this stuff has to stop. You started it.
Dude, imagine. So we kind of had that in common. Imagine, and I'm not even going to speak on her. I'm just going to speak on the situation. Imagine being a professional woman who just got on this app, right? And just been an adult my whole life. My kid's freaking successful. I'm successful. I live an awesome life. I do volunteer work, right? Mm-hmm. And one day, because you had a live with your friend, you see a woman such as her sitting on a fucking toilet telling a story about you and literally saying that she's on the shitter and perfect place for it. Imagine that. If I wasn't so thick-skinned, if I had come on here looking for some kind of release because my life was so horrible, can you imagine what could have possibly happened to me?
Mm-mm.
And that's how I was welcomed to this app.
Well,
Thank
and that's,
you.
I mean, like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Now, I had put something in my bio saying, yarn fund. That was actually an inside joke. I was not trying to get money for yarn. I have Oh my God, I have a storage unit. I have a storage unit
friends like
full of
that.
yarn. Oh my God, I have so much yarn. But I'm like a little old lady with my crafts. But hers is up there.
Thanks, Jan. You're so sweet.
She wants people to buy her supplies and then buy her product. It's like, what? With these wish lists, it's crazy. I mean, you have to decide, are you here for awareness or are you here to get rich? And like in WTFs,
Well, I don't
she was
think
here
they're
to get
getting
rich.
rich. I mean, I think Villain got a nice chunk of change off of Itty and probably some off of you, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But she said she didn't like me because I was making money off of a rackhead. Excuse me? Excuse me? What are you doing over there,
They saying that's for you, honey.
Aw, Kansas City Chiefs. Steelers. I'll have to get you a Build-A-Bear. I work beside the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and there's a Build-A-Bear there, and you can get Build-A-Bears with your team. Like, got my best friend,
I got
Dallas
one for
Cowboys.
my kid.
Really?
My kid had one when he lived in Phoenix. I actually did the voice box and then had them mail it out to his Build-A-Bear. So he could have my voice. But yeah, he built a Kansas City Chiefs one.
Aw.
Yeah.
Those are cute. Yeah, that was nice. The manager, she comes down all the time to get food. So she's like, hey, I got half off this week. I was like, oh, snap. So I got Matthias. What did I get my kids? Age got Toothless. And then I got Toothless. And then I got a Peep, a blue Peep for my son. I don't know. He sleeps with it. But
I know, right?
He's too
right,
old.
Sapphire?
That's different. Didn't I get made fun of for taking a whiz one night?
He's proud
on
of
live?
it. So.
I know. I went in and I didn't think anybody could hear me. I hurried up and tinkled, and they was like, "Are you pissing?" I'm like, "Oh man, y'all heard me."
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have been taking a John over the phone.
Right, taking the Browns
While
to
you were
Super
on the
Bowl.
John.
Wah, wah, wah. I think, yeah, we need to have more lives like this and just have fun.
Cows, right on. Highland cows, right on.
Those are everywhere. Did you see the big ones they have at Build-A-Bear? Those Highland cows. They're like $100.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But they're huge. They're huge.
Buy chocolate bar. Oh, dude, I'm so jealous. I still have yet to do one of those, but I don't really eat. I need to.
I have to try one of those.
Doing John on the John, baby. Ew.
I love pistachio. I love pistachio. Do you have to order those, or is there a store that sells them?
I'm sure you probably have a chocolatier where you're at that probably replicates them.
Oh, I gotta get some.
I'm just gonna say. Hold on, son. Pause that. I gotta go.
Stop it. That is funny. Pickle
Or
kit.
I gotta go take a raggedy.
What the hell's a pickle kit?
Just kidding. It's funny.
Listen, late night snacker, I love to eat.
Pistachio creamer is bomb. Oh yeah.
What is that now? What is she talking about? Pickle kit. What's a pickle kit?
It's a pickle kit. So they come with, I think you're talking about like it has the sour candy and they're like hot pickles and like powdered candy and like fruit roll-ups and stuff. And you like make this whole concoction. I'm a foodie through a food. Believe it or not, hey, even though I work for Mexican Fresh, right? Even though I'm a big boss for Mexican Fresh, I am an executive sous chef by trade. Believe it or not, those places hire them. Just so everybody knows.
You work at a Mexican place?
Listen, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to tell my story again or if I'm even going to want to. So when I think of that shit, the shit that you guys have talked on me, I need to have my rebuttal. But I'm so enjoying getting to know you, boss lady. I really have. I really have.
You're taken aback. You guys are awesome. I want to thank you guys for coming in. I really do. I have been put through hell. And like I said, my kids are like, Mom, you've changed. I don't like this. Even my employees are like, yeah. Like tonight I was like, guys, be quiet. I got to listen to this live. I'm like cleaning but I was trying to watch my son's baseball game and then listening to that. And I don't know. I mean, I hope Anna keeps up with this. I was told that, all of us would, I don't know. This needs cleared up, but I mean, WTF's gone now. So I don't think she's gone. She's just over on YouTube advertising. Did you read what she wrote over there?
No, I didn't. No. Are you talking about WTF?
Yeah.
Oh, I blocked her a long time ago. The first time I heard her go, "Creative, your friends are turning on you," when really I knew it was Crystal who gave you my phone number.
Well, now she'll deny that. She denied she was friends with Chrissy Ahmed too, but then turned around and said Chrissy Ahmed called her real
You
quick.
can't deny the audio on my phone, so.
F is for
But
who
I
does?
hope so. Like, I mean, I don't know. I respect everything that's going on. I do respect what Anna tried to do. I do.
Yeah.
Um do I like that, nobody made it a point? You know what? I think everybody knows that it wasn't me.
Mm,
Seriously, you know.
mm.
But just the fact that, like, I've been accused this whole time, and like supposedly I'm on some federal thing. I never sweated it because I know I haven't done anything. I fucking reposted a bunch of shit that was already on the internet.
Well, no,
You know.
remember I made that on AI. Remember that wasn't true. That was
But
fake.
I
And
really hope that maybe we'll see some more shit come out. I really do. But right now I'm really not trusting anyone. So I don't know what to believe anymore.
well,
But
I mean,
I
it
but
needs.
I do
Go ahead.
believe you, and
Well,
I
it
do
needs to
believe
be
that I like
covered.
getting to know you.
It needs to be covered because she was on there saying that all this stuff was fake, and then Savannah Smiles came out saying that
Yeah,
I was
fine.
doing revenge porn on her, and then they posted a police station phone number. Like they were just out of control, out of
You know, I
control.
I have to say this though. I am so proud of myself. Not one time through this whole thing, and yes, I hung out with Nicole a couple times. Have I even fucking looked at her? Thank you. Thank you. Because I don't have to be tainted with that vision, Like, all of y'all have seen, but I haven't. I haven't. Oh, I haven't.
You haven't
Thank
seen
you.
it?
No. Hell no. Listen. Ooh, thank you for joining my team. Hey, no, we were on like on another, platform doing our thing, a little private call, and so somebody had thrown it up in there, and like literally I opened it up and I ended up getting a phone call or something. I never went back and looked at it, I swear, and I haven't looked at anything since.
Oh my
I'm like, I
God.
do not want to see that. And I blocked her right when it started. I'm like, no, I ain't even
Yeah.
trying to hear my name being called when you don't even know who I am, lady.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the other video. The one she sent me from X. She was like, it was early in the morning.
Ugh.
I just got home from dropping him off at school, and she's like, I'm sending you a video. It's someone found it on Twitter or X, and I'm like, you could have warned a bitch, you
Yeah.
could have
Yeah.
warned me. I didn't want to see that.
My girls told me all about it. Yeah, it's not my thing.
But I mean, I don't care if she does that. You do you, boo.
No,
Get your
seriously, I don't either, man.
get your
Literally, I
money.
don't care. And especially if you have kids, dude, you do what you gotta fucking do. I'm sorry.
Right.
No judgment. No judgment.
But to say that I sent somebody to her house, anybody that knows
Yeah,
me,
that's
that is, I would never.
horrible.
No, because if somebody ever did that some man shows up at my house, oh, he's leaving in a bag.
Well,
Nope.
just like SJ said, I drug her grandbaby. Like, no, I didn't, dude. I would never fucking do that.
That was a little dramatic.
Yes,
I mean,
like I would never. I'm pissed that I had my kid. I decided to put my kid on Taco because I thought I was gonna, get a calmer platform and just, have my
mhm.
life again. And I'm pretty sure it was Crystal, but somebody saved every single fucking picture of my kid on there.
Oh, that was
like,
her.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was.
What's the point? Like it's just I'm gonna put my kid on here. I'm very proud of my son. And that's, oh my God, that's what WTF did to me for the first 2 months. She would sit and say, her kid can't even hit a ball. Her kid can't even play baseball. Her kid this. How do you know me from Adam?
That's
Like,
so fucking horrible, man.
it was nonstop nitpicking. And it
There
was
are
like,
really mean people on here like that, though. It's so sad.
but I ignored her and she just still kept coming. Cause I'm like, it's like a child. You ignore them, they go away. She doesn't. She doesn't go away. That's why I don't believe that she's gone from TikTok. I don't. I do not believe she's gone.
I don't
But
believe anything on this app, so.
but she can't get a lawyer. She cannot get a lawyer because first she has to get a conviction.
Now, fire what they
Which
did to freaking Saint herself and Brett, Crystal. Ugh.
Yeah, I need to hear some of this. I miss everything.
You really do. When I heard it, ugh, made me sick to my stomach, man.
I don't know anybody on this app. I'm trying to try to learn who everybody is, but there's always new faces and I don't mind that. Like I love
I don't even know. See, and that's other weird thing about this app, right? Is that everybody doesn't like you, but they want to come in your live, right? You go in there and they flip shit, talk shit to you the whole time. Here I am being respectful, and all y'all just jumping in here, and all y'all talk shit about me. Like, could you just go on the outside?
But how can you watch somebody you don't like?
So
I cannot watch somebody that I don't like. I don't know why.
Just start blocking people like D-Mac. As soon as I see him, I'll just have you block him. Okay? So open your ears, guys, because I'm gonna start fucking watching. Because whatever, it's not fair. It's not right.
Yeah, what did I ever do to her? She was on there talking mad shit about me. I'm like, who are you?
I was just telling her story. It's not your story to tell, D-Mac.
Yeah.
Man, and you know what? I don't even have anything against that lady, but I constantly hear her telling other people's shit, and I'm so tired of people telling other people's freaking stories, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad you came on here, and I'm so glad I got to know you, and I'll be honest with you. I don't even know if I want to open up this app for a while, man. Fucking shit.
I want to tell my story. I want to tell what actually happened.
I want you to tell your story.
And
I'd like to tell Crystal, I would like to tell that story sometime so everybody knows.
Well, I think it's dirty because I confided about my other son to her, and I thought that was pretty disgusting what she did. But, I believe we all have a judgment day, and she can take that up.
I've said it a million times, single white female. Single motherfucking white female. God. And I'm letting you know right now, I will find her husband because I don't think he fucking knows anything, and I think he needs to. I'm tired of being stopped. I'm tired of it. I'm not scared of you, but I'm sick of it. It's gross.
Well, WTF doxed her. Her buddy doxed her. Her buddy, the one she just sent $10 to and bitched about her, doxing her. And then now she's over there sending her money.
Well, that's what she does, though. She friends the people that she literally hates the most.
And she was like, oh, don't tell anybody we talk. Why?
Hey, Diva.
Whose husband? Oh, she's talking about Crystal.
From Crazy 8, a.k.a. Mrs. Dexter, too. Wow. Do you know that she never once ever asked me for money? Not once.
I just gave her $20, but that was it.
I don't even want to waste my breath on her tonight, but y'all, trust me, this phone right here, literally just talking to this lady today, because this is like the first day we've ever talked on the phone, right? It's just always been DMs.
Yep.
Literally, we just figured out that she was hitting us hard both at the same time, right? And so we started comparing notes. Wow, everything corroborates all of it. So that's definitely a story to tell. It's definitely a story to tell. And I know all of you guys, some of you have been duped by her. I know you have. I know. So that'll be a really fun live sometime. But
we'll have to make this a regular thing.
Yeah, maybe. You know what I'm looking forward to the most? Is just getting back to freaking hang out with my friends, man. Like Itty says, cutting it up. Freaking telling jokes. I'm literally going to do some satire, y'all. Y'all haven't seen this. Y'all don't know, but I can do impersonations like a motherfucker. So if I decide I'm going to do you, I will ask you. Okay? But I probably won't want to.
I just eat soap. I have an interesting life. I meet NFL players all the time, but
they'll never let us have peace. No, never. Seriously, that's why I just can't take it seriously. Like, I'll just get on here and say funny shit,
The only people that I have, I don't even know who they are. Like I said,
none of y'all are getting my phone number ever again. I can tell you that.
Who's the other girl? She's got a forehead like Roger from American Dad. What is her name? I just call her Roger. I took a picture of her like she was moving her head, and all you could see was forehead. And I was like,
look at this 5 head, all right? This is a 5 head.
And I don't need to be body shaming. I'm sorry.
It's no, it's okay. You know what my doctor mother told me once?
Mm-hmm.
She said, you got mommy's forehead. I said, I know, it's huge. She said, you know what they say about big foreheads? And I said, what? And she said, big brains.
Oh, hey. Well, I got a big nose, so I can smell everything. and I'm constantly, I'm always sniffling.
I think it gives you character, girl. And you know what? Listen, I was just telling Itty today, no bitch on this app can wear that filter like you do. None of them. Nose, braces, whatever. None of these girls can wear that filter like you do.
Oh, my phone number must be out because somebody just texted me and said, "Why did you mute me in the live, boss lady?" I don't know who you are. I'm not muting anybody. I'm sitting here doing diamond art. So keep texting. You're not going to get nowhere.
Wonder who it was.
Oh God, who knows? Somebody on a burner phone or some stalker. Take a wild guess. It's either WTF or her buddy.
Oh, really?
I don't know. That's the two that are out there handing out my phone number, but those are the only two that are interested in talking to me. Honey, I'm sitting there doing my diamond art. I give no shits.
Check my mute list. Why? Who's on it?
Oh, Lord.
I do what I want. You know what I mean? Oh, oops. I don't know how to check it. Who you looking for? I honestly don't, because I don't really care.
Well, they took the time to...
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because... I mean, I don't take... Listen.
She's
somebody
obsessed.
said earlier that Krista, of all people, wanted to clear my name. I don't even fucking know Krista, other than I respected the fuck out of her for trying to do a positive thing on her fucking platform one night. And then Itty got set up and attacked. But like, listen, people, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I don't do what you fucking people tell me to do. And Diva Rebel, I don't mean any disrespect to you, but Stewie, no. And whoever said Stewie, Diva Rebel, I don't know if it was you. Respect the fuck out of you. I'm sorry. I don't do what you people ask me to do, okay? I'm not going to. Why would I? You guys fucking talk hella shit on me.
She said Stewie's probably the one that texted me. Probably, because she's obsessed.
Oh, I thought they were saying they muted Stewie. I'm like, good. I'm not unmuting Stewie.
No, she's probably the one that texted me. Probably. My God. The one night, Crystal was like, Jesus. She's like, I'm over there watching Stewie. And she's like, wow, boss lady's up awful late tonight. I pretty much know her schedule. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's not followers. Yeah.
That's creepy.
It is creepy. It is creepy. Free thinkers, not followers. You know, I've said it a million times and I'll say it again, okay? The followers mean more to the leaders than the leaders do to the followers, because look at all of us. We live hop. We go from live to live to live to live to live, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a fucking leader. I'm a leader, all right? I lead people every single day in my career.
Yep. Oh God, is it rough?
To be the best that he can be. And I lead myself to be the best that I can be in my fucking sobriety. All right? Yep. And when I get on this app, sometimes I am not myself and I hate it. It's gross.
Oh.
Corny.
Oh, is it Corn? Hey.
I'm a free thinker. I know you do, man. I freaking love your shit. It's so freaking intellectual. I love it.
Attraction on her page. What was that? To be fair, Krista does get a lot of traction. She clears.
You know, I don't even care if none of y'all will admit that you had a good time, you know, or came in here unbiased listening to Boss Lady. I just appreciate you being in here.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
I appreciate you. And those that know me know. I don't know. I'm not this horrible person. I'm really not. I'm a mom. I'm a boss. I'm a big-hearted person. I'm all about women and women's rights and women empowerment. And
I love building up a woman, man. I was raised by women. I adore women. Like, I love building up women.
Yep. Well, and then the company that I work for, that's the one thing I love about them. I mean, they're, you know, Italian guys and whatever, but they have women running all of their stuff. Do
you know who Praying for You is?
Who?
Praying for You. I went into some.
Is she the one that said something she said something on my post? I can't remember.
I don't know. I have a hard time talking to anybody on here unless I've actually talked to them and seen them in a box, because I'm being stalked so hard.
What did she said something. It was something off the wall.
Go look at my page, y'all. Go look at Creative Kid. I have 50 followers. That's how many people fucking duped me. Like, the same person duped me. Pretended to be my follower forever. Like, it's fucking psychotic.
Oh my God. You just have the 2 pages?
I have my 2 pages, but I don't get on the original Creative Kid anymore because somebody got my multi-guest feature. Restricted. Pinky swear you're good with me, whatever.
Am I following her? Good
Thanks.
gosh, she's got 36,000 followers. Good go, girl.
If everyone could just mind their own business. Period.
Timu, and you're awesome. You look like you had so much fun on your vacation. I wanted to go. I need a vacation.
Do you know that she actually came in my live when she was on vacation and offered to buy us all stuff? And I'm like, honey, I don't even know you. That's really sweet, but just keep your money. Like, buy yourself something, man.
What a sweetheart. I don't know. I didn't hear what happened to her, but I mean, Crystal said, oh my God, she goes, they were so awfully mean to her. And I'm like, that's awful. Like, that's just
well, the
terrible.
fact that it took the fact, and I'll be honest with you, straight up, I think that Itty had a little bit of something to do with her with her post about how she wanted Sparkly Jen and whoever else to leave her alone. I think Itty had something to do with that because the minute that she posted it, she has so many followers, you know. All of a sudden, like within an hour or two, they're like, oh, you know, come over or whatever. I think that somebody influential saw that and was like, oh, come over. But it took more than 24 hours. I mean, come on. And then they're over there singing Kumbaya. I've been set up too many times in these boxes, okay? So I told her, I was like, I'm happy for you, but like, don't go up into people's boxes. Listen, if you're a smaller creator on here or you just came on this app, do not go into people's boxes, okay? Because most of the time, it's not going to turn out good unless you've already interacted with them some way, somehow in somebody else's life. Don't do it. I've been set up way too many times. I will not go into people's boxes anymore unless I freaking know them.
Yeah, especially if it's villain. She likes to ambush people.
Fuck her.
She is just, I don't know. Her and I
don't get that fascination.
I never watched her, and literally, it was funny because I didn't know I didn't know who Tech was, I didn't know who anybody was, and they'd be talking about him like who. I thought Tech was a guy, you know, because like I know a guy named Tech. He's like a tech guy, literally fixes computers. I didn't realize, you know.
I'm sorry, I have to keep it real. I'm so authentic, okay? If you don't like me, don't fucking follow me. I'm sorry. That upsets the piss out of me. Like, don't insult my fucking intelligence, all right? Don't fucking patronize me. Don't follow me. Because when I get done here, I'm just gonna fucking unfollow you. I'm just gonna remove you.
Are you private?
No, I'm public right now because I wanted everybody to hear you, girl.
Oh, yeah, I know. I went public now, but usually at nighttime I go private so they can't like mass report me. But I'm going to keep it public until somebody says something and then I'll block them. But I don't care.
I can't. No. And so my videos don't even reach that many people anymore, which is sad. Yeah, but that's what she's fucking done to me. That's what Crystal Positive Vibes, good old positivity, has fucking done to my app or my fucking page.
Wow. I don't know what's going on with that girl. I mean, it took me a while. Everybody's like, you gotta unfollow her.
I keep saying it. She needs help.
I'm just pissed that she gave out my phone number. That's what pisses me off the worst, you know, because my son sits. And here's the thing, to the people that want to prank call me or prank text me, my 11-year-old son has my phone a lot. So think twice before you send something.
Right? But you know what? People don't think about that shit, man.
No, they don't care about kids.
They just don't. It's just nuts to me.
Oh, speaking on, well, no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to talk. I'll text you later about that, but I don't know. I don't. There needs to be more respect for children. There needs to be more respect for women, more respect for everything.
More respect for people's private stories.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, my daughters are traumatized. I mean, me and my daughter got in an argument. You know, her responsibility for living here is to take care of one bill, which I will tell you, with anybody with young kids, when they turn 18 and you want them to start paying bills, make them pay the electric. I guarantee they'll never leave the lights on, their TV on.
Real.
None of that ever again when you make them pay that electric bill.
So true.
It's a game changer.
Sapphire, what's up? What's up, Sapphire?
I've had the same phone number for so long. and I can't change mine. I can't. I run a company.
You know,
I
it doesn't
can't.
matter. They're stalking me at work. You know, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm cool there, right? Like my company lawyers already have been involved. They already know the gist and shit, you know, but it's just the principle, you know? It's just the principle.
Our phone calls are recorded, thank God, because I did catch WTF calling one night. She was harassing everybody. Everybody. She kept saying, I want to talk to your
They
boss.
cry when it comes to them. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They do.
She kept saying, I want to talk to your boss. I want to talk to your boss. And she was working it up to me. And then she's like, well, I want your boss. And I go, you have a good day. And I hung up on her. I knew it was her. I knew it was her. Yeah, but who are you? You know, it's not high school. Grow up. You can, but they're just going to call from a.
Frank called Mel and was farting in the phone. Like,
what?
I mean,
does that?
are we 14 again? Like, is this 1982?
Are they friends?
Are they friends? It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't even waste my breath on people like that on this app because it doesn't matter what you say. Like, people just fucking turn their head the other way.
That's sad. She was asking people to pick. Oh, I see
It's not
that.
sad. It's creepy.
Well, because I was going to get that. What's her name? I was talking about her one night. I think she's Sue. What's her name? Sue what? Sue. She does the old lady voice that smokes a lot of cigarettes. Sue Dillon.
Dylan.
Yeah. I wanted to pay her to call my boss so bad.
That would be fun.
My boss is so funny. I'm like, oh, I gotta get him. I gotta get him. Yeah,
would
Sue
totally
Dillon. Dude, she is funny. When she called that truck stop and said that she took a shit in the parking lot. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. Oh God, she's funny.
Quieres, amiga? You sent me a
She's a
request?
mess.
That is satire, right? That is satire.
Yeah, that's real comedy. What's going on?
¿Qué quieres? Who sent me a request?
Huh?
Somebody sent me a request. It said you requested.
Did
The
you read
boss?
it? I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's playing. Just drop me down, man. I don't know what the fuck. Man, I'm sitting here drinking some hip.
Uh-oh, keep her up here. Let's hear some good. Oh, shit, you should have left her up here.
I wonder who did that.
That's funny. Hey, if she's been drinking, put her up here. I want to hear this.
I know, right?
She has good stories. Well, Sue Dillon is satire. That is so funny. I used to listen to the Bob and Tom show. What was it? Something Bailey. What was his name? Donnie Bailey. I forget what his name was. I'll show you a little page. Now I have a Sapphire, and then I have a Sapphire something else is friends with me.
Sapphire's my birthstone. Crystal is calling. You blocked on my phone.
What's the one on
But
Bob
she
and
got
Tom?
like 8 other numbers. Bob and Tom. Yeah, Bob and Tom's pretty good.
Well, I can't think of the guy on there. He has the mullet. Oh my God, is he funny? I still watch his old stuff on YouTube. That dude is hilarious. My box is from me. What did she say?
I'm just curious. Chat. All 47 of you, 45 of you. Has anybody ever interacted with It's Just Steph any other time? In a box? I've seen It's Just Steph around. I'm just curious.
It's Just Steph. I've never seen it.
Yeah. I didn't think
I don't get out much. I work too much. I'm telling you, I work so much.
I just have seen these names a million times, so every now I'd say probably maybe once out of 25 do I get it wrong. Like that one right there that says no. She's questionable too.
Oh no, I know her.
Yeah. You follow a lot of people. A lot of people follow a lot of people.
I'm not bad. You got good taste. You got good taste, honey. You're okay. I'm not that bad.
I get it. I get it. She's funny as fuck.
Why? How do people follow negativity? That's what I don't like. Like somebody who always has to be attacking somebody. Like that's just. I mean, some women love that stuff, and I will never understand it.
I mean, perfect example is Sparkly Jen holding a live on a song that I did every single Tuesday so that my friends could duet it for fun. And literally drug me in part of her live about it. Like, that's what these people do.
Really?
Yeah, really.
What's the point? I just don't understand the
They have to have
point.
somebody to pick on, I'm convinced. But unfortunately, you can't pick on me because, I mean, you see this confidence? You can't pick on this.
I love it. But I tried that. I tried ignoring her. I'm telling you.
I know,
feel
it's
like
hard. It's another annoying one, yeah.
this allegedly, that, oh my God, that girl. And then Roger and allegedly is like my new stalkers.
Okay, what do you mean allegedly? Because I see so many names on this app, like there's an actual allegedly.
Yeah, her name's allegedly. And it's like now
Okay.
it's allegedly 2.0 because I just block her all the time.
Okay.
She's the one, she did the video the other day saying she proved that I was a liar because somebody had emailed me at 8:15 a.m. telling me their story, and then I mocked their exact story on my platform. And I was like, okay, well, the girl, it's so funny because the girl's like, don't say anything, don't tell my story. But when I was 14, so then they post the story, but in the top of the video or top of the message, this message that she shows, it says, I was going to something like send this to Kelly, but I know she works all day and she's probably tired. How do you know her schedule? But then she was like, yeah, then she said, well,
weird.
Anna mocked her. Anna repeated my story as her own. I was not 14. I was 24 and I was at a bar. You was 14 at a bar? Sounds, that no, like our stories were nothing alike and nobody had told me their story until after I told mine. So, which you women that did that, I love you for that. You did not have to tell me your stories, but
Zoolander.
and a lot of women said they haven't even talked about it and that they just felt like they had to tell me, and they thanked me for telling my story because they didn't feel so alone. And that was worth it.
Oh, honey, listen, when I heard that story, I saw how many women had liked it, had watched it. That was moving. It was very powerful.
It was raw emotion. That was my 100% emotion. And yeah, women, I mean, I cry going back to watch it when I read the comments.
In honor of my best kitty friend.
Aww.
PTSD from the moon, right? No, I kind of feel that. I really do.
That cat is crazy looking. From the moon.
I know, isn't it? Weird. I just need to medicate. You know what I mean? Was going to beg you, not the moon. Okay, I will never do that again when you're in my live. If I ever go live again, I will go live again to tell my story, for us to show you our story together. With where she's concerned.
We should go live all the time. This is fun.
Girl, listen, you guys, I've been telling Boss Lady forever. I'm like,
oh shit.
Hopefully maybe somebody will be able to freaking help you freaking redeem yourself, and so that you can go live, because she's so much fun and she's so smart and witty, and I freaking want you in my box, man.
I'm street smart. That's about it. I'm about street smart, but obviously not too smart. I went to prison 3 times.
Well, and we got duped by a couple of people on this app.
Oh, wait, that was fake. That's right. I forgot. My whole life was fake. She wasn't there. She was what WTF say? She's a dealer. She wasn't an addict. Oh, I wish. No, I was a broke junkie.
Wow. I don't even know what your DOC is. That's how much, like, literally I pay somebody.
Pharmaceuticals. I
had a nice little prescription.
But yeah, I just, I hid it for so long, but my weight dropped and yeah, it was, it was tough. It was and it's tough now. If I broke my arm 5, 6 years ago, it's like, I got to deal with it. Got to deal with it. You just knocks me out.
Damn. Right on.
Yeah. I'm so sensitive.
At least you're not posting videos with white powder in your nose. I'll be honest with you. I gave her the benefit of that. I thought it was foundation.
Yeah, I didn't.
But also, in that phone call that was accidentally not previewed, like who does that? It sounds like at the end of that call, there's a nice rail.
Yes, Lux said that to me. Lux was like, I don't know, but see, I do that because of my.
I don't want to accuse anybody, but yeah, I thought it was foundation at first, but. Maybe it was a powder tone, and it could have been.
No, that girl wears so much makeup.
That's going to be my word of the freaking week: powdered donut.
Stupid. No, she's used to the bananas.
Yeah.
The AI pictures that I created on my old ass iPhone.
Satan herself cracks me up, dude.
I never have heard of her.
I think she was another name before that, but last night we were talking about eggplants. I told that story to one of my friends in real life. That was fucking comedy because I've done that before, Satan. I've done that. Yeah, Charlie, I just didn't know if I could say that. Of course I knew. I watched you from afar.
Oh, we got 42 people. Hey. Wonder how many window watchers or window lickers
when you were telling your story, there was more than that, but we don't care about that. I like my shit small, man.
Yeah. No, we got a good group in here. Diva Rebel. She's
Diva Rebel.
She's awesome. A little bit. Gigi Ison's been around forever.
I wish my girl Itty was in here. I really do. My eggplant story and Safi's glue story, no doubt. That glue story was bomb too. I got some stories like that. We should have story time some night.
It's sad that women are so afraid to come on here because they're worried about their jobs or worried about their, It shouldn't be this way. Why can't we all just talk? And because that's the thing with me. Like the one thing I noticed, that'd be awesome. I asked, who did I ask? Somebody why them and Villain didn't get along, and they said because I had a different view than her. I don't want somebody to feel and think the way I do. I want you to think the opposite because I like a good old fashioned banter. I like to discuss things. And what's up?
Oh, absolutely. Like I want to see something in a different perspective.
I'm going to sleep. Asia's like, go to sleep. Hell no.
We're enjoying your mom, okay?
I don't have to be at work till noon tomorrow. She's like, I'm on Creative Kids Life. What?
I'm tired.
Then go to bed.
I gotta take a shower and then I can go to bed.
We got a new hot water tank and my landlord didn't turn it up hot enough for me. Like, I need hot water.
Yeah, me too.
I like it hot. Yeah, you got to kill the germs.
That's right, dude. That's a chef in me. That's what I was just going to say.
Oh, they got mad at me because I turned our water heater up at work so hot. Like you could boil pasta. It's so hot, but it's like you have to. You
after all.
Gotta kill the germs. So what do you guys think? I want a consensus from the audience. Do you guys think WTF is gone, or do you think she's gonna come back?
Watch it on my phone.
Did you just message on here?
Go the fuck to sleep.
I boil grandkids in my house. What? But step away from the bottle.
Yeah, I think so too, Diva.
She said I boil
GoFundMe isn't gone. Yeah, exactly. Got an extra grand on that, baby.
She's in high. Well, she's over on YT. That was horrible. Did you notice in her description? Like I said, I don't want to talk about kids. She only talked about one of her kids. She was like, I'm raising a daughter.
Like I said, I blocked her. Hey, Asia, you follow me? Hey, you might not want to. Your mom might be like, no, girl.
She's sitting across from me.
She was in Psycho Bunny's live today. Yeah, that's what I heard.
What?
I'm tired.
Who was?
She was being truthful. She wouldn't have deactivated.
Oh, yeah. Psycho Bunny came in hot on Anna's live tonight. She's like, yes, let's talk.
Huh. That's
She told me that I needed to bow down and apologize to Villain. And I said, I don't bow to nobody, and especially not to Villain.
hell no.
Who that lady was? Mom,
And she's like, you're going to regret it. What?
you know who that lady was?
Are you kidding me? Wow, talk about a fucking bully.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I'm not bowing to we shouldn't be bowing to anybody. Like, this is.
Let's talk about how I thought she was a free thinker and an independent, strong woman. Really? Yeah, she is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Anybody that gets on here and literally fucking calls somebody dummy and it makes fun of their following and fucking wants to make money off it. It's gross. It's really gross. And to be honest with you, the audacity of worshiping somebody like that.
Yeah,
I fucking said it. I sure did.
Nope. Not somebody that deceives.
What's she gonna drag me for? My fucking DUI? Come on, bring it.
What is all this going on?
I'm sorry. It's the things that she fucking did to Itty. She had no fucking right to.
Why does she?
She can hold her fucking own, dude. She can.
She held her own. Marge was pissed.
TikTok shop is great. Tap, 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 y'all.
It is. I love the TikTok shop. Marge was pissed.
TikTok shop is great. Tap, 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 y'all.
It is. I love the TikTok shop. I got to get me some more wigs. That's what Clutching My Pearls says.
When the fuck are you gonna wear a wig?
Well, it was Psycho Bunny. It's her burner page.
When the fuck are you gonna wear a wig?
Well, it was Psycho Bunny. It's her burner page. She come in and said I wore a wig. So I had Bub try to
go into baseball, man. But in fact, he
I mean, he's good.
When is it going to end, Asia? Listen, I've gotten to know your mama, honey. I'm the only one on this fucking app of all these women that actually put your mom in the box, man, because she needs to be heard.
Yep. Did you hear her? She's sitting across the table from me. I'm over here diamond dotting.
I can tell she's a good mama. She's a good lady.
Oh, am I a good mama? I'm a strict mama. Well, no.
Right.
They say I'm
She'll
not.
thank you for it one day.
I'm not a strict mom. I'm not bad. You know what? We have so much fun. We really do. I adore my kids. I really
I'm getting
do.
ready to teach my kid how to drive.
Oh my God.
I know, dude. Tell me about it.
I'm scared. I'm scared to even buy him a car. Like 5 years. Oh my God. I might as well start saving now.
Yeah.
Well, I started this change thing, like a big 5-gallon jug, and I throw change. I'm trying to fill it by the time he's 18. We'll see.
He's going to drive a phenomenal woman. If I had one, I would.
What is it?
It's like Mean Girls movie.
Oh, I love Standard. They even make those cars anymore, except maybe Jeeps.
How rude to try so hard to silence someone. Ain't nobody gonna ever silence my loud mouth. Know what I mean?
Who tried hard?
Lucky 8, what do you mean?
Do tell.
Yeah, I know it. Can't silence me. I'm a Capricorn. You know what? I would have guessed that. I totally would have guessed that.
Who is? Oh, Satan? Oh, yeah. My son's a Capricorn.
I would have that would have been my first guess.
What are you?
Cancer, huh? I'm a Virgo. Sapphire, I'm a Virgo, baby. I'm the best sign in the zodiac. I'm everybody's friend, man. January, Cappy. That's the love of my
birthstone.
life.
That's her birthstone. That's why. Is that her name? Or is she just going by her birthstone?
She's probably going by her birthstones. Good birthstone to have. Pisces, that's my son, Christy.
That's what Asia is.
How do I reset the live? Somebody tell me. My son, Christy.
That's what Asia is.
How do I reset the live? Somebody tell me.
A little bit. I knew you was a Cancer. All her videos are about love. And love and more love. She wants to be in love.
That's why we get along, Miss Mary Jane. No, not you. I thought I could restart the live by just going into the settings or something.
Let me pop out. I'll try it again.
No, not you, honey. F1, F1. Get him to act right for one day. All right, let's try this again. Let's try it again. Is it better? 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 Is it better?
Okay. No, I'm a Taurus.
Oh, I could totally see that about you. Taurus, for sure.
I am straight Taurus. It's horrible. I know. I'm a bull.
Christy, March Pisces. My son's February. Yes, it probably is Boss Lady. They're probably reporting her. Oh, Nookie joined. What up, Nookie?
You're Taurus? Nice. We're bulls. We're stubborn. Just a little bit. Just a little bit stubborn. I want to know who texted me. I don't know. I don't want to throw out accusations, but it's just something I could see Stewie doing.
Yeah. So is that like your stalker or?
Well, yeah, or it could be, like I said, I don't know, allegedly, or whatever that Roger looking girl is. I don't know what her name is. I don't even know. I don't even
either.
I'll have to find her. I screenshotted her face. I don't know. She's almost like WTF. She makes so many videos every day. I'm like, that's a lot of effort. I'm really boring. I promise.
I thought it was fun. You put out that video today where you were lip syncing, and I'm like, finally, man. Finally.
I made that video before on my old account, but it got banned.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, well. I was making it in the car.
Digging the name. What's your favorite color, Boss Lady? Pink?
Yes. Shut up.
It's not pink, I'm sure. You gotta see my video on.
I love pink.
I saw it. It was pretty cool. You do?
I love pink.
Okay. My favorite color is purple. I would never wear it, though. I would never decorate with it. My motorcycle is purple.
I want to buy a motorcycle so freaking bad. I grew up on dirt bikes and four-wheelers, and I'm a farm girl.
I knew we had a lot in common. What shade of pink, though?
Like a Barbie pink. Like a light pink.
Hey, Crystal, if you're watching, Miss Mary Jane there, she's my TikTok crush.
Uh-oh.
The other day I was in Malay's live, and I was right next to MJ, right? And I used to tell Crystal all the time, I'm like, that girl freaking captivates me, dude. Like, I just always like listening to her talk and stuff. And the other night she's like, I fangirl you. And then we were in the box together, and all I could think of was, man, Crystal's probably hating this.
Oh, speaking of that, I need to get a hold of Kim, Rhea. If anybody could tell her to message me, por favor. Did I tell you why I needed to? Yeah, I really need to get a hold of her. Badly.
Yeah, isn't somebody trying to set her up?
Yeah, I need to give her the heads up.
Well, girl, DM her.
I did, but she has to accept it, and she probably won't.
She probably has shit tons.
Probably.
Probably has shit tons. So anyway, pretty soon.
Probably.
Probably has shit tons. So anyway, pretty soon I'm going to be in Tennessee meeting a couple of my friends.
Oh, I'm gonna have to come down. Oh wait, I got warrants. Don't. I don't.
Girl, if you step in that state, you're gonna be locked up for 7 days.
7 days for the next 7 years. Where is Raggedy? Can I get confirmation on that? Because remember, her buddy said that Raggedy can concur. I don't know. I called. They're not aware of it, so maybe it's just their own little personal warrant. I don't know.
I never got to say goodnight to my friend. I'm a horrible.
Spill. Who spill? Who does she want to spill?
Creative, just remember you deserve better than being someone's secret.
Oh, light lavender. That's
Thanks,
pretty.
girl.
Like a periwinkle. I want a Yeti. I want a periwinkle Yeti.
Periwinkle, that's a great color.
I love that color. I want a Yeti that color. Actually, I think I do. It was part
Leave
of
that
that.
person where they are because you know her sister's dad is. What?
They are because you know her sister's dead. I can't do Stanleys. I've tried. I bought one of those pink ones and I sold it because I was like, I don't know. I'm a Yeti girl. I can't. I'm embarrassed to say how many I have. I don't even know how many. I don't even know how many I have. I got so many in my car under my seat. I just throw them. I need to
Yeah. I mean, honestly, her name in my mouth just makes my breath stink. So it doesn't ever happen. So
Your sister's dad is a cop. Who, Raggedy?
right, phenomenal woman, right? Facts.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, you are in a gay person's life, y'all.
I love my gay friends.
Gay all the time.
I used to go to gay bars all the time. I just love it.
Allegedly, yeah.
That's the only reason I came to TikTok was my friend Ken Carson.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I don't know. I thought, well, maybe I can help people in recovery. And then, holy hell, I didn't realize it was.
Look what happened.
I was like, what the hell is this?
Good night, Christy. Thanks for coming in and helping, girl. You're a rock star, man. Hey, pretty soon Eddie's going to be doing lots of fun lives, man. I can't wait to interact with you in them.
She's awesome. I'm telling you, when I went over to YouTube.
Drag King, yeah, say I figure. Justin Cider, right on. Hell yeah, Justin Cider. You know what mine was? Cherry Popper. Cherry Popper.
Justin Cider. That's hilarious.
I know, right?
I can't stand that. That's hilarious. Drag makeup is so much fun to do.
Oh, yeah, we get it, honey. Trust me. We're not your average bears on this app. Act worse than the ones. Yeah, for real.
That is hysterical.
Listen, I've had my moments of weakness on here, y'all, you know, and I've done some things I'm not proud of, you know, trying to be sober, but I am very proud of the fact that I've stayed sober throughout the whole thing.
You're awesome.
It's shake and bake, and I help.
That's great. I'm glad. They are. It's terrible to act like that. And you have to get that mentality gone. And that's, like I said, I wasn't ragging on WTF for what she did. But you can't be sober and do that line of work. You just can't. I don't care what anyone says. That's a myth.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But, you know, my thoughts on her are whatever. But you just don't. And the thing is, she's always saying, don't shit where you eat. Don't shit in your backyard. Well, bitch, you are, literally.
You know, I'm going to tell a little story right now because I feel compelled to do it. But y'all, about 6 years ago, a woman came into my life who in fact was married to a multimillionaire, and she knew she was a lesbian, but because they had kids together early on in their marriage, and because of the fact that they were so well-to-do, and the life that she leaded, she decided she wanted to have an affair with me. And in fact, she pretty womaned me. She paid me for every orgasm. She put money into my bank account every single week, thousands of dollars. She fed my alcohol addiction with top shelf liquor. But in fact, I did hoe myself out to her for a really long time until I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand knowing that, in fact, she had a family at home. But I did. I did. I hoed myself out for a while. And in fact, I've had that opportunity many a times with married women. It's a weird curse that I have. But so I would never judge anyone for selling their body because, in fact, I've been there.
Now, listen, some of us in the bars did it for free, so you might as well make money. 230 beauty queen here. Or 3 o'clock beauty queen. Sorry.
You can make that known, y'all. I ain't judging her on that. Could give two shits
No.
less.
Holly Golightly started that, so.
But there are some that have never been addicts. I know it. There are. There are. Itty's one of them. Itty was never an addict.
Oh, really? I'm going to get any money. You know, I'm not dumb enough to have something in my name that you're going to put a lien on. No. But I mean, what's your point? What is your point? You instigated everything, and then when you didn't get your way, because every time she made up her little fake email that supposedly came from me or a family member, if you notice, every email says, "Oh, we just want Anna off this app. We just want Boss Lady off this app." Well, no, sorry, I'm not going nowhere. Here to stay.
Yeah, well, I want to know about this rumor that I heard that she sent those that supposed the FBI papers that came out, that she sent them to English. That's what I heard. You know me, I don't believe just anything that's told to me.
Wait, what FBI papers?
Supposedly she got online and filed on the 5 of us.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I have my own theory to that she just filled it out and took screenshots. I didn't see any case number or anything. And what would be the point to that?
Well, she can do that. However, does she realize she's going to get herself in trouble because she was the instigator? So
yeah, you can come up, honey, because I heard that and I want you to be able to defend yourself.
Well, you can't go and commit a crime and then whenever somebody comes back say, "Oh, they're mean to me. I want them in jail." No, that's not how that works.
Hey, phenomenal.
Shuligan Bitta, what'd you say? You want to hear about what?
There's a rumor going around that WTF gave you the info, that FBI stuff. I just want you to clear it up.
That's not the truth. What she gave me, I sent to Nicole today, and I made sure that I asked her. I said, so for clarity's sake, which Anna and I used to be really good friends, and I miss my friend as one of the last texts I sent her. I miss my friend because the person I got to know is not the person that you guys have seen for the past few months or whatever. So I'm going to say that out loud. I miss my friend. I told my wife I miss my friend, but anyway, so no, that didn't happen. So what she sent me, I sent immediately to Nicole, and I made sure. I said, for clarity's sake, Kel, I said, you're saying that I can send this to Nicole, and she said yes. So because I'm going to always dot my I's and cross my T's.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
People have too much fun trying to run down the name English on this motherfucker, and
that's what I'm starting to learn, girl.
Every single time, what do? I bounce. If I hear my name in a live, I come right in the live. I'm not walking to the side. I'm not putting my head down or any of that crazy stuff. Because if you're going to talk about it, be about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. That's right. Yeah, I just recently started following English because of Itty, and
that's my friend.
Yeah, we get along fucking awesome, man, and that's why when I saw, I had to say it because I heard that, and I'm glad you came up, sister.
Yeah, no doubt. And like last night, people tried to start some drama. Like I said, I didn't know you were the same as Creative Kid, I guess.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah.
And somebody tried to start some mess. Yeah, I did say because you came on my FYP a couple of times, and I was like, okay, she's saying this word all the way out. So I was not cool with it, but I never once came to you about it or anything else like that. So it's like, because I didn't know you weren't in my little area of people, right?
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, my FYP moved on. That's that. But like I told you today, I like your vibe. I like your energy. And you know what? I'm always staying with the gays, the theys, and thems. So
ditto, man. I like you.
Fuck everybody else.
Yeah, girl. I loved your little videos. You and your wife on vacation. You guys were on vacation, right?
Yeah, she gets on my
nerves. Yes,
I
love them. I had a great time watching.
She gets on your nerves.
I'm trying to.
Aw. Bye, honey.
So yeah, no, and so Crystal just called me, like I was saying, I was talking to her when I was texting, and the thing I said, you just jinxed me, or whatever, and then somebody just asked me, Satan herself asked me, hey, do you still talk to her, or whatever, and it's like, I ain't no secret, I just said, hey, Crystal just called me, and so she and I are supposed to chit-chat here in a few minutes. I don't know what she wants to talk about, but I
Well,
told her, I said, you know what? If you want to have a voice, I'll give you a voice.
go for it.
I'm disappointed. I am just so disappointed. I was so heartbroken.
Cause right off the bat, I was like, so are you in the live? She's like, no. But when they said,
No
I said,
bullshit.
bruh, I said, you just said you're not in the live, but you just repeated what was just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When
So
all this stuff's, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to speak on her anymore. Like I said, man, you know, she caused a lot of chaos.
were y'all crushing? I'm gonna ask the hard questions.
I think I was just being fucking duped, personally.
Really? Were you crushing though? Cause she was kind of cute and fun.
You know, it wasn't that. And she knows this. Yeah, she was fine, but I mean,
She
she
ain't
ain't my
my
type.
type of hype,
First of
but
all,
cause I don't
first of
fuck
all,
with
she ain't my
girls.
type. First of all,
Yeah.
she's not my type. But here's
Okay.
where she got me, okay? She got me at my most vulnerable fucking moment on this app.
I
Okay?
understand that.
And that's what got me in it. And I've told her this until the moment I stopped talking to her, Crystal. I will always fucking tell people what you did for me, because that is one positive fucking thing that I've seen Crystal do. She fucking took me out of a fucking trigger. That night I laid my head down and didn't have a drink.
That's
Wow.
So I
cool.
will give that to her. That's
That's
all I
cool.
will give to her.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. I understand. As I'm sitting here talking about me drinking hypnotic, and I'm sorry if that's a trigger
No,
for
it's
you.
all. Listen, I'm comfortable in my sobriety, y'all. You know,
Okay.
who am I to tell other people what not to do? You know,
Yeah.
or what to do, what not to do.
I feel you. I feel you. Because I've been drowning in sorrow since my dad died 3 days before my best friend of 35 years died. And it's just
Oh
like,
my goodness, I'm
and then
so
my
sorry.
mom, thanks, and my mom's in
Oh.
hospice. And so life has like been
Oh,
fucked up to the brim for me. And I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to buy a new house, or I gave away a house. And it's just like, life has just been life. And then all of a sudden I
yeah.
get this text from a friend of mine that says, hey, did you give WTF $1,000 anonymously? And I was like, where'd that? I said, where the fuck did that lie come from? And so I was like, no, I did not. I did not donate. So that anonymous $1,000 is not me.
Is that true?
Um,
I was told it was fake. That is true?
I didn't do that. I didn't send
No,
her.
no, I mean the $1,000.
It's posted. So, because I went and
Oh,
looked myself. It's not
crazy.
me. That's all I know is it's not me. So everybody out there that thinks it's me, it's not, because I told Nicole I was not donating. And the reason I told Nicole that is because Nicole and I are friends. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for being right, but Nicole and I are friends, and I'm not
Yep.
going to do anything I'm loyal. I'm loyal to a fault, and
I'm
I'll never
loyal to
be
a
like
fault
that,
too, girl.
So fuck it. My loyalty lies with who I know first.
Mm.
But what lawyer is going to take a $30,000 retainer without proof?
None, and
Well, $20,000 plus she'd have to travel to 5 different fucking states. I mean, like
Right,
$20,000
exactly.
really.
it would get hell of expensive. But like I said last night in Chrissy's live, here's how I feel about it, and here's where I stand. I do stand up comedy. I've been doing it since I was 19 years old. They build
I
me as
love
the
it.
female Richard Pryor. My
Hell
shit
yeah.
is just like ridiculous. Yes, anybody on the first and second row for me is free game. But I do
Uh,
feel like this: if you're doing
Why doesn't
satire
Boss Lady
comedy,
leave who alone?
ooh.
so here's the story. If you're doing this on somebody and they ask you not to speak on them or to stop, then stop.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel now today, and I felt like that when this shit first started. Anna has asked her several times to stop, and she should have just stopped. She shouldn't have. I don't care what the audience wanted or the mass wanted or anything else like that. You still shouldn't have continued on with that because it was affecting her. It was affecting her emotionally, mentally, and physically. You should have just stopped.
Yep.
Find something else to make a joke about.
Yep. Yeah, she told Chrissy Ahmed it was a joke. It was a joke for 3 months. That was a joke.
No, that was just over the top. I mean, seriously, that's that's just how I feel about it, and I stand on that. And I asked in the live, I think believe it was yesterday, when I asked the question, I said, "Why did you ask for permission from Lisa but didn't ask for permission from Anna?" So I mean, because you wouldn't have gotten permission from Anna to continue to do this. And she and I had quit fucking with each other, quit talking to each other, and we used to talk damn near every day, all day long. We just like we cutting up about some bullshit. But the simple fact of the matter is, when somebody asks you to stop, stop, because everybody doesn't have the same presence. Because with me, with all this pent up hostility I got going on right now, I'd have been at somebody's door, and that's just the truth.
Now you got a lot going on.
Yeah, I would have been at somebody's door. I got a fucking granddaughter from people bullying people, and that's why, like the other day, I was talking, I got emotional about it and stuff. But I'm a Cancer, and when I start crying, it's best for everybody to move around and run. But the thing about it is, I've got a 15-year-old granddaughter that I just found out today. She won't be home until the end of May. She's been in a psych ward for damn near 90 days because she cannot stand being on this life. I mean, being in this life and being on this earth, because people bully her. So it's like, when I hear all of this shit going back and forth and stuff, I'm like, step up, show up, or do something, instead of all this bullying and things like that. And you're sitting there talking about, I'm a good mom and I'm a good example. I'm not talking about anybody in general. I'm talking about everybody at the same time. But your children are watching you be a bully, and they're bullying my granddaughter. I want to fuck you all the way up. I want to hurt you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I hate a bully. I hate a bully. So,
that's why, one time on my live, I did dox myself. I said, fucking show up at my door or shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you, bro, how many times my address has been out there since Tiffany Nyberg. My address is out there even from when Nicole and I were chit-chatting one night when Lisa's dad got rushed off to the hospital first night. And Nicole goes, oh, and she posts something of my address. I don't care. I have a lesbian logo that's Delicious Friction. If you search it, it's going to come up my full address, my full phone number and stuff like that. Now, you may get a couple of watering holes in your body if you show up unannounced and trying to mess with me, because I do live in Texas. But you probably won't get that because I'm from the old school and I'm going to lay you out.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yeah.
Don't let
daughter, 64 fool you.
If you look up in Canton, Ohio,
64 is a new 44.
Perry Township or Perry High School in Canton, Ohio, one year there was 8 or 9 kids that had done that. And it wasn't like a pact. It wasn't anything. None of these kids knew each other. But and I'm telling you, it took such a toll on the community. And then, as you guys know, my ex did what he did here right after Thanksgiving into Christmas, and all of that. And then Villain trying to get a hold of my ex. It was like, I can't. I don't know if
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, English. I went through.
Dude, Villain fucking called everybody in Itty's life. Everybody.
But why? I don't understand.
I just want to know who the fuck died and made her fucking god.
Why would you do that? Because I know her backstory.
Acting like that.
I know her backstory and, her ex-husband.
Oh, yeah, I've heard all about it.
So why would you do that to somebody else? Why would you want to ruin a family? I just don't understand that.
I don't either.
It's just evil. It's an evil, dark entity that I don't want to be associated with. And I'm not going to get on my knees and beg anybody. But somebody did make the comment, something like, why don't I stop? What did I do to WTF? Just defend myself? I'll always defend my damn self.
What did I do? Repost some shit that was already posted on here?
Yeah.
That's serious. Like, I didn't do shit.
No, I'm not out to hurt anybody. I'm not.
I know you're not.
I can't. I don't have the backbone for it. I just don't. I don't. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry because I don't believe in you saying you're sorry when you're not.
Right.
If you do something to me, I'm not going to rest until I get you back. And that's just, you may be very comfortable and very just thinking life is just really, really easy and going well. I'm going to show the fuck back up, but I'm going to get you back. And maybe it's because I'm a middle child, or maybe it's because I'm just who I am. I don't know, but I'm going to get you back. And yes, that's vindictive and that's petty and that's all of those things that are not Christian values of mine. But yeah, I need to see you suffer a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
You
just
just
the
can't.
truth.
You sit and poke the bear and poke the bear and poke the bear. You're going to get messed up, and don't run away like a little yip yip dog.
Yep. And
If, if
that's like Raggedy always saying that shit about, well, she's a liar. And is that English saying somebody's being racist again? Yo, when a black woman says something's racist, guess what it is? It's racist. Listen.
says the bigot, sitting over there talking about Jewish people, and you want to say like she just needs to go sit down somewhere.
Glass body.
That's the thing. There's too many followers with the following mentality, following that shit and fucking approving of it and making them fucking feel like they can continue to do it.
Well, that's because they want to attach themselves. The proximity of them being associated with those creators makes people feel like there's something. But at the end of the day, I've not had to get on here crying, not one time. I've not had to get on here apologizing, not one time. And every single week or every other week, they're on here, well, I'm sorry. And you got to remember, I'm going through this. No, shut up. Be a better person.
You're
a child to me. You can say you're grown all day long and stuff, but you're a child to me.
Yep. It's true.
I got kids your age. Sit down somewhere.
Yep.
For real.
She's right. And it is. Every time they get caught up in it, it's, well, I'm trying to be a better person.
Until tomorrow.
Yeah. No, you're not. Don't keep, insanity's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Don't keep doing it.
Yep.
I know.
She made fun of Chrissy Ahmed for working at a gas station. Who cares?
She got a job, man.
Listen,
you know?
let me tell you something about instant karma. She had gotten pissed at me because I misgendered her. I called her an it. You want to know why? Because on one of her fucking shows, she decided to call my tongue ring scar as needing fucking antibiotics. Okay, so eye for an eye, right? So check this out. I freaking decided to go in and fucking look at one of her videos. Somebody had said something, so I went in and looked, and she's literally like, it's just a dried up piece of chapstick on my lip, and she's like trying to get it off so bad. It's like, yeah, fucking guilty conscience much.
Yeah.
You can fucking dish it, you can't fucking take it.
No, she cannot. She cries. She cries when it comes back to her, but no, she's I just
be a better
I meant it when I said Harry the Hunter called. He wants his head back.
Oh no, you did not. I can't stand
Sorry,
you.
dude. Like literally, it's okay for her to do it. It's ridiculous. That'll be the last thing I say on her, but I'm just saying.
Out of respect for your live, I won't say anymore because, mine, it's no secret because I'm still waiting on an apology from all that. Allegedly, I was the Judge Judy person, or allegedly, I was the person with all of this stuff.
I mean, so was I.
So was I.
Yeah, I mean, we all were.
If I had that kind of time in my day to do that, I probably wouldn't be sad and missing my D. But no, I don't have that kind of time. Plus, I have shown up for myself every single time. So why would I go behind any fake profile or any PMP or PFP or any of that stuff? I don't need to do that. If I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you. You can't whoop my ass, so I don't like you.
They're not going to show up at your house. Well, what are they going to do?
Welcome.
What are they going to do when they find? Let's say they find out who it is. What are they going to do? Nothing.
Nothing. I mean, it's just words, right? Now the threats to people's children or the stuff that people are putting, like other people's children and different things and stuff like that. Play with your mama, as Nicole always says, because I'm not a safe space. I'm not a safe space when it comes to that kind of stuff. But, I mean, what are you going to do? What's your plan B? So A has already been explored and captured. What's your plan B? Nothing. But for you to get on this internet and keep talking and keep running your mouth and stuff like that, no. Shut up.
For real. For real. Amen.
Yeah. All that nonsense. But let me drop down because I don't want to take over y'all's live or anything like that.
You're all right. I appreciate you.
No. I love when you talk.
I love it when you talk.
You miss that, don't you, Anna?
I miss you. Well, you know my number.
Oh no, I might be blocked. Bitches be blocking me.
I don't block nobody.
I know, right? My wife was just looking at me. P's looking at me like, girl, get off the phone.
Poor P.
I know. I feel bad for her too. Somebody find her a wife because I am not the one.
Uh-oh.
Find who a wife?
And P. You know what I thought
Who's
when I went
P?
over? Her wife.
Oh, her wife. She is not the one. Sorry, I don't know what her wife's name is.
Oh,
That's funny.
When I went over to YouTube, I seen that Aunt P covering Lisa, and I was like, "Are you English's wife?" And she's like, "No." She's so nice. Have you guys ever seen her, Aunt P? She's so sweet. She messaged
I've seen
me.
their videos.
Oh my God, she's like a real soft-spoken Black woman, and she had messaged me a while ago, and she goes, "I'm so sorry you're going through this. God love you. Please come over and watch my channel." And then I went over there, and she did stuff on Lisa, and she's so soft-spoken. I like her.
Well, I liked her in their vacation videos, man. I was having a good old time watching those.
Navy P.
PM.
Yeah, I like that Ashley Stevens. She showed some
Yeah, I
good
like her
videos.
stuff too.
So good.
See, I'm ready just to go back to being a YouTube whore, man.
But see, YouTube, I mean, I like it. I like YouTube. But I don't know. It's hard for me. I think it's easier to make videos over here. I just like quick videos, though.
Yeah.
Just get the point across and be done. Well, we're up to 40. Oh, we was at 47. Hey.
Oh, honey, we were higher earlier when you first came on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't care, though. I as soon just have, my lives usually averaged about 20, 25 people. And then, unless somebody big came in and wanted to start some trouble, and then it shot up into the hundreds. And I don't like that.
Aunt Karen. I don't think I've heard of her.
I'm gonna look up Aunt Karen.
Aunt Karen. Huh.
And as much as English, that's cool. I can respect her being friends with Crystal or talking to Crystal or whatever. But everyone saw those messages on that I played in that video. She in fact called Crafty's husband and said that I said that she was leaving him for me. Okay. And they almost got a freaking divorce. And this was just recent. This is in the last couple of days. Okay.
I heard her say something about she didn't like Crafty. Because I couldn't figure, I'm like, who's crafty, who's creative? And I'm like, I don't know who you don't like. I don't know.
How many times did she tell you she didn't like me? Let's keep it real.
She didn't. She kept saying crafty.
Yeah. Yeah, I always thought that was weird. She didn't like her, and she'd always be like, she likes you. And so anytime she'd get pissed off, or she'd be like, you need to go tell your girlfriend.
Oh, Lord.
And
it was
just
like
the
that?
way she'd say it, it's just like, ugh.
Oh, it was like that.
But listen, for the longest time, I wanted to believe that it was fucking real just because of what she took me out of. But all this shit that I've seen since, please, there isn't anything she could say.
What do you mean, Lucky 8? I got put out of there, so I haven't been in Discord.
I don't do Discord. I don't do any of that shit.
It was kind of just, I don't know. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
Isn't that also what happened with PJ? What do you mean what happened with PJ? PJ was just my friend.
Toxic. Oh, yeah. It's extremely toxic over there. And Reddit's getting just as bad.
That's what I hear.
Oh, God. The one about me is
no, Ashley and Alexa, PJ didn't send me nude pictures, okay? All right, she was just my friend. Okay, and I don't even know what you're doing in here anyway. People starting stuff with their husband. Oh, you mean when Psycho Bunny or somebody in Psycho Bunny's live or something said that she was cheating on her husband with me? Because again, I'm a gay woman being friends with another woman. Yes, that did in fact happen, Ashley.
Oh shit, then you probably already got me pregnant.
For real, girl. For real.
Yeah.
I'm your baby daddy.
Nope. Menopausal. You can't get me pregnant.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I swear, like, there's just people on here, like, I thought we were all adults, It's 2025. Like, if a lesbian can't be friends with another woman, there's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
And listen, ladies, don't flatter yourselves, okay?
She picky. She's picky. I'm proud of you, though. You're doing really great in your sobriety, though.
Thank you, girl. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud
That's
of you too.
awesome.
Especially, listen, I haven't had it as hard as people like you. Okay? Even people like Crystal, okay? Because listen, I can keep it real. All right? I haven't had as hard as Itty has had it. As hard as Nicole's had it. There's a lot of people on here that have had it way worse than me. Way worse. And I'm very fortunate that I haven't had some of the traumas that you've had, but it's so gross that they outed it all for you guys, and it makes me love you even more.
Well, what hurt me the most is my daughters to hear that because they did not know. And
wow.
you don't want your
Wow.
Girl. Yeah. Oh, little mama. Yeah, perimenopausal sucks, but yeah, I did not want my girls hearing that, and I think that's what killed me the most.
That's so fucked up. I don't even
it,
know how you stay on here.
it's you know what? I've already saved 2 people's lives, and I'm going to keep going, and I
Yeah.
will continue to go, and I will. And that video alone, I think it's already at 2,500 views, almost 3,000 views. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm going to keep it up, and if it
Hey,
helps
Anna,
another,
Chrissy wants to speak to you.
who?
Chrissy who?
I don't know, Chrissy.
I think the one thing, and I'm not trying to speak bad on anyone, but the one thing that I hate about this app is that all y'all want to talk shit about us, or all y'all want to fucking do all your negative shit, but then when you need to talk or you want to talk, we got to come to your box, or we've got to talk. It's I
Nope.
don't know.
Nope. I don't want to talk to her. Nope.
There you go. See, there you go. That's what I was getting.
Oh no. Nope. Ooh.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she's with WTF.
She is, absolutely. Yeah, she was recording my calls and all that stuff for her.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good.
I saw
she's the
right
one
through that bullshit the first time we were in the live, and that's why we fucking got rid of her.
Thank you, English. Yeah, no, I'm good.
English, she's such a good girl. I can't wait
She
to get
is.
her girl.
She's a sweetheart.
He said, carry on. Okay, baby, listen, I will take orders from you, all right?
I know her wife was here. Her wife was in my city like last year or something. I'm like, damn it, I wish I would have known. Her wife must love some football because I am at the
Birds of a feather, honey. I've been saying it this whole time.
You're the bomb.
You're the bomb, girl. Listen, she is the bomb. She is the bomb. Yeah, we're all the. So this morning, I had heard that someone had told me that Phenomenal had said something about me in my video, and Chrissy's, and so I had messaged her this morning, and I said, just so you know, because I knew that she liked me, and I was like, just so you know, I am creative, kid, and that was me who made that video. Like I told her, another woman that raised me was actually a black woman. It was my best friend. He was a gay black kid, and it was his mom, and she was a bootlegger in a freaking wheelchair. Her name was Maureen, and she was fucking badass, man. And she's the reason why I loved cooking. That she's the reason why I know how to fucking throw down on a Sunday dinner. And so I was just letting her know that, in fact, my love for gangster rap came to be from that woman. And I literally thought they were saying leg there. I really did. And not only that, it's not like I said that word out loud. So like that. And so anyway, so we bonded over that this morning, but
a bootlegger.
I needed her to know, cause I liked her, and I needed her to know that was me, and whatever she needed to say to me, I was there for it.
You just don't come across to me as somebody that just has a mean bone in your body. You don't. You don't. You just seem like you're very caring. The fact that you wanted to make sure that I'm a little disturbed about, the fact that everybody's like, I want to get my name cleared. I want to get my name cleared. Okay, well, I speak for all of us because we all want our name cleared. Like this has got, but I'm not pushing it because I didn't do anything. I wish I would have been Judge Judy. I wish I would have had all those videos.
Me too, because I totally would have come out with it. I would have wrote a book on it and everything, and I think that's why I'm not so pressed on it, but I am pressed at the fact that people like Itty and you are being blamed, because listen, at the end of the day, these people don't believe that it's us. They definitely don't believe it's me. All right. They just need somebody to blame. That's how this app is.
Well, Anna said they were blaming her and outlaws for
I
a
think
while.
everybody's been a suspect, honestly.
Yeah,
Everybody.
yeah. But well, they were trying to figure out who they weren't covering. Well, they did one on me, so it's, everybody was kind of fair game. I don't know. Somebody said it to me that morning, and I was like, who the heck? Because I've seen other spoof pages. Like, there's one that's called Fraud, her stuff and
Right.
whatever. I mean, there's all these spoof pages, but when I seen that about Raggedy, I'm like, is that old or new? And they're like, that's new. I was like, she's a bigot? It's like, what? Like, oh my God, that's awful. Like, I haven't heard that term in years, and it really pissed me off. That really pissed me off. And then, I don't know,
You're probably right, Ashley.
what is it?
She said it's probably somebody nobody's even ever heard of.
Probably. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, but the thing is it sure had TikTok in an uproar.
Yeah, it did. Especially
Everybody
the
was
first few weeks of it.
They were scared. Oh my God. They were running scared.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm sure that's part of the reason why people maybe suspected me, because of my relationship with people like Crystal. And people like you, but really in the end, it's just because I fucking see people for who they are and not what you all say.
That's how I was. Like, when I went live, I heard somebody saying Chrissy Ahmed this, Chrissy Ahmed that. And I was like, no, I'm going to get to know her for her. She did fuck me over, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine. That says more about her than it does about me. I don't care. I know I didn't screw anybody over on this app, and I can sleep well at night.
Yeah, me too.
I just don't believe in doing that stuff, and I'm not going to torment people's children. That's where I'm glad that Anna put her foot down with that. That was, I'll tell you what, the worst thing I saw was the night that Fruit Cocktail went to the hospital, and the first thing that WTF does is get on and say, I spoke with the police and I was an EMT for 12 years and she did not go to the hospital. And then women that whole week were just dropping like flies, relapsing.
Ashley, the one that everyone dragged for saying the R word more than once.
I don't know who that is.
Maybe that'll help you, I guess.
I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
Ooh, Chrissy Ahmed. That's who she's talking about.
Chrissy has the cow for she's got a bunch of I don't know. She's friends with WTF. I don't know.
Yeah. I've noticed that the bigger creators like that, they tend to take the tarnished reputations, the ones that all of them have tarnished, and then put them under their wing, Mm-hmm. I see it going on with Itty's friend right now. It's just a weird thing. They tried doing it to me too. Nope, not gonna happen.
The group hopping cracks me up. I swear, I wanted to get one of those. Remember on Dance Moms where they had the pyramid? I wanted to, like, behind my table, put everybody's like screenshot up there and be like, all right, this week, this person's in Sparky Deb's box. Next week, they're in Melly's,
Get the red string.
Yeah. Box hoppers. Oh, this week they're in such and such's box.
Box hopping Betty's. Yep. I know exactly who you're talking about too. The ones who don't want any of the drama.
Mm-hmm. But they're in everybody's box. I can't do it.
Box hopping Betty's.
Who is Jessica Chastain? Somebody told me that was Melly's backup channel. I don't know. Somebody else said no tonight. Whoever this Jessica Chastain is, does anybody know?
It sounds familiar, but
just a raunchy, disgusting, foul-mouthed individual.
How have you encountered them?
Oh my God, I was having a live one night, and she was like, "Oh, when I get old, can I look ugly and wrinkly like you?"
Yeah. Like, did you happen to see how many followers they had?
I didn't.
Because that Jessica Chastain, I've questioned.
Yeah, she follows everybody, but I don't know who. I don't know. I've heard a couple different people, but somebody told me Melly.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. That's what I'm kind of like. I know all of Stewie's, but
GoFundMe for the billboard. At least I know I saw that. Not her. Trust that. Okay, cool.
For the billboard of Lisa. What?
Yeah, I kind of heard a rumor about this. Eddie was
it's
saying
not her? Okay, it's not her, she said.
No, I know that. No, there's somebody's doing it. Somebody put up a GoFundMe so that they could put up a billboard about Lisa or something.
Oh my God.
Listen, I don't want to call Mel by the wrong name. Isn't it Malay? Or
Is it
maybe
Malay?
I'm wrong
I don't
about
know.
that. I just don't like calling people's names wrong because I mine always gets
Oh, y'all want to be relevant? We don't want to be relevant.
I do
We
not
don't want to be relevant. We are not trying to do all that.
Malay. Yeah, I thought so. That's so pretty.
Oh, is it Malay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, like Melly? Okay, okay. Well, I'm just gonna say Mel because
I don't know. Just say Red Queen.
Red Queen. There you go.
I know. Do my hair. I need to do my hair. I need to chop my hair. I can't do anything with it.
Redhead dreams. Yeah, I was gonna chop mine off and just keep my long bangs and shave everything else, but a couple of my friends were like, no, man, keep the man bun.
Listen, you're a redhead, grow your hair. This girl that works at the bank that we bank at, she was telling me that her shade of red, her hair was like down to her butt. She sold it on eBay for $6,000.
Damn.
Her sister was like, I'm so pissed because she was born with some certain shade of red. Yes. $6,000. There was some girl on a TikTok the other day. She bought it. She's like, yeah. She was like, it was a black girl. She had this beautiful wig on. And she's like, yeah, I'm showing off my $10,000 wig. I'm like, $10,000 for hair? I can't believe that. You pick noses?
Yeah, she picks noses for a living. She did that last night. I like it when you show your food stuff, man. I love food content.
Here's what I tell my kids. You can pick your nose.
I'm thinking about I might want to start doing food content. Some comedy.
I've seen where she cooks stuff.
Yeah, Sapphire.
I want to get some wigs.
Something about that gorgeous face in your profile picture just looks so familiar.
She's so cutesy.
You know what? I have to say this, because you get a lot of, that's the thing with this app. You get a lot of freaking negative shit thrown your way when you hang out in people's lives, and sometimes you get positive shit, but like the first time I went into Mel's live and everyone was just like, I call it loving on me,
Love bombing.
And and the thing is that it reminded me of how it used to be for me when I was first on this app. Like everybody liked me, everybody wanted me in their lives and stuff. And so it hit a soft spot for me, right? But then people are like, oh yeah, you don't want to be in there and whatever. And it's like, I do what I want. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go where I'm drawn to, and like literally, that made me feel so good.
Aww. No one's uppity about OF.
Anybody has to say about them, I will always be in their lives.
No one is uppity about OF. What happened was she was on here acting like she was too good for everybody. I found, Crystal and I was up till 2, 3 in the morning. Crystal's like, I'm pretty sure she's a call girl. And I'm like, what? So she sent me these pictures. She's like, does this look like her? And I'm like, that's her. Because she had the tattooed eyebrows. And I was like, yeah, that's her. So she got on saying that she was on OF. I never said anything. I saw her on escorting sites. And she's like, oh, Boss Lady's going to expose me. I haven't been on OF in 8 months. Yeah, Timu, I got a wig off of here for $8 and it was so cute. Oh, you seen Lives fussing about it? I don't know. Listen, if I had a body, I'd be on there. I'm not even going to lie. You got it, flaunt it. But guess what? I breastfed 4 kids, so I ain't got the body. Nope. Breastfeeding, just flushed that right down the toilet. but I got healthy babies, so I'm good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Did we lose you? Where's Creative? Seen her eat my oatmeal and I realized she was gone. Oh, well then, yeah. Listen, I am not mad at anybody for making money. What I had a problem with was her doing it out of her house with her children there. There you go. Supplement is good. Wait, so the OF supplement has been a no. She said 8 months, but she wasn't just on OF. She was other places. She was, oh, hey, Mandy. Oh, I thought it was Mandy for a minute. I like that.
You like that one?
I like that one. Oh, what the hell, Count Dracula?
I was just gonna show proof that in fact I got the same exact message. I actually have audio to go with it. But that was one of the things that I released to that email, that private email, and they played it on one of their videos. That in fact she is the one that told me about it. I didn't even know who she was. Know who the lady was. She just gave up that info.
So, no, I just met WTF, in January? Well, I guess she had been yipping at me since December, but I didn't know who she was until January. And she just literally was coming at me so hard, 20 videos a day. So now she's claiming, that I ruined her OF career. But first it was she hasn't been on there in 8 months. And now she's saying that I messed with her income. So that's why she started this GoFundMe a while ago. She just changed the wording.
Right. Yeah, no, I know. Back in February.
I was told she started this for a down payment on a house. And then she switched it to, I'm being harassed and I have to pay a lawyer $20,000, even though she doesn't have the letter from the lawyer showing the retainer fee. She doesn't even have a case yet because the courts won't pick it up. And she started this mess and now she wants to sue people. So she's full of shit, pretty much.
I mean, I think she's been proven that she likes to.
You boss baby.
I got the boss lady with the boss baby.
I don't even know why I picked that name when I came on TikTok. I mean, I know I'm a boss, but.
Ha ha! Boss bitch, baby. Better recognize. Where can you see where a GoFundMe was started?
Oh, it says on the top, February 8th.
Yeah.
Or when you go to report it, it'll say February 8th.
Yeah.
But what is it? Almost going into May. Oh my God! Next Thursday is my birthday. Oh, God,
really? Aw.
Yep, big 5'1". Yeah, 51.
You don't look it.
Oh, bullshit! Thank God for filters.
Hey, and sometimes these filters on here be working overtime.
Well, I haven't gotten my Botox in a year because of baseball. I'm
Yours
broke.
was last Thursday.
I'm broke because of baseball. I'm serious. That shit is expensive. Oh, proof? Oh.
Proof of what? I guess I missed it.
I thought that what should call it sent her the proof over because I said, do you need it? And she said, I got it. It shows the date that she started it. Huh. I don't know. I thought I texted Nicole and told her I had it. I don't know.
I mean, several people have reported on that, have said that.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys, I mean, honestly, it's not going to hurt my feelings. Like, do you think she has, first of all, I mean, I don't know why she has $20,000, but do you guys think she has a lawsuit?
Oh, no, I don't. Hell no.
I want to hear, I just kind of want to know what people think.
No.
I'm curious. Oh, you had two? I'm broke because of oh yeah, I can't imagine buying shoes. Oh. Yeah, I got to buy him some new turf shoes and cleats.
Damn, yeah, that ain't cheap. I just had to buy my son some spikes for track.
Oh God, what?
He even said it. Psycho Bunny's live. The cops won't do anything. Yeah, I know.
What happened?
Listen, you guys don't understand that she made up a bunch of shit. Like some of that shit was so fibbed. Like, why do you think I didn't pay any mind? Because I knew half of it was all bullshit, dude.
About the cops?
Like, and the whole FBI thing, please. She just filled that out and freaking exited out of it.
Yeah, that's just. Oh, she can fill it out, but she's going to end up getting her own ass in trouble once they investigate and see that she was the instigator. Oh, I wish she would. I would love nothing more than her to report this to the feds. I would enjoy it. To find out that she's the instigator, and then she's really going to tell on herself for being illegally escorting. Hi, I want to file charges, but just so you know, on the back end.
You know who I would have laughed at the most? All the people that gave her the money and then she freaking couldn't go nowhere with it. That's who I would laugh at.
This is terrible. This is awful. I mean, this is honestly awful. I hope all those people get their money back.
The thing is, OF Legal is involved. They will find where the pics were copied. Pics were copied.
I didn't even know she had an OF. Everything that was passed around was they just Googled Hannah K 2323. That's all you got to do. Go to Google, type in Hannah K 2323. That's all you got to do. Everything will pop up. Everything. Kibbles and bits.
Y'all know you gave her my number.
You'll see. You're gonna.
Goes to camp on Monday?
No, he goes Wednesday.
It says the 28th.
Half of the school goes the first couple days, and the other, or half of fifth grade goes the first couple days, and then the other half goes the last. He goes Wednesday and comes back home Friday, and then he's got a tournament Friday night, so he's coming home. My son's going to camp next week, and I'm a mess.
Did he get stuff for camp?
I got to go buy stuff this weekend.
Like what?
Just deodorant, some shoes, some shower shoes, all that stuff.
Y'all, thanks so much for giving Boss Lady your time and your ears. I felt compelled. I'm a very, I'm a very passionate person, and if I believe in something, I'm gonna stand for it, whether you people agree with me or not. But I'm really appreciative that all of you stayed in this long and heard her out, man. It says a lot about you guys.
Yeah, we'll have to keep doing this and have a good old time.
Oh, for sure, man. I can't wait for Itty to start getting back to her lives, man. We're gonna have some good old times.
Are you up like different schedule every week, or do you have certain days off?
Yeah, it depends on my son's track schedule. What I schedule myself for that week.
Okay, so I'm always off on Mondays and Tuesdays.
I'm available all day, every day. I mean, my phone's always on. I've the last 2 days, all I've done is talk to Itty my whole entire day.
Well, I mean, to go live, we got to start doing this. This is fun.
Yeah, heck yeah, girl. And I'm so glad you finally got to do it. There's so much more fun when it's all a bunch of your mutuals, and everybody's fucking kicking back, cutting a rug,
Yeah.
Baking Christmas Buckeyes with two of us.
Yeah, I used to make Buckeyes when I was live. That was so much fun.
I'm too chicken shit to go live. Why? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would be too. But
why?
You can easily just mute them or block them,
I was scared at first. Me and my son started going live at the old house, and he was so excited, and I was like kind of nervous. And then I would go live from work, and that was really fun. That's when English remembered. Like, we would go live, and I would just keep my phone propped up while we were all working, and just because it's such a blast at work. And then my boss was like, your TikTok came across my page the other day. I was like, uh-oh. He's like, just make sure. He goes, just make sure no underage kids are in there that don't want to be on there. I said, oh, no. I said, we asked everybody, if you don't want to be on there, to go, make sure not to walk towards the back room. But everybody was, having a blast, and we were playing music, and it was fun. And then a couple people were watching, and then they're like, oh, here's where she works.
Yeah, it's so much bullshit.
I mean, if I would love to tell you guys what happened to me at work and the things that WTF was doing, but I mean, it's awful.
Tell it. I mean, if you want to tell it, tell it. I'll listen.
I mean, she was leaving reviews. It is so awful. It is awful.
You know what? I need to go look and see if she did that to me too.
She is an awful, awful human being. That's all.
And you know what? I never would look at her naked pictures. That's how much of a decent human I am. Yeah. But she still sat over there and did that to me.
Yeah. It's terrible. She is a terrible, terrible person. That is all I can say. She is awful. She is heartless. She is scandalous. She is messy. She is just all
Little Mama,
of the above.
people would love that. I promise you. People love animal content. That's how Crystal got me in. People love that kind of shit, man.
Oh, an English Mastiff. I used to groom. I groomed for like a year and I loved it, but.
Counter Sue laughing out loud.
Oh, look at you, handsome. I didn't see you changed. I'm doing my diamond. I'm doing my little diamond dots. I'm telling you, this stuff is very addictive.
What is it?
Diamond dot.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. See, I'm an artist myself. I've been drawing my whole entire life, so that kind of interests me. But it looks cool. She definitely.
I love artistry.
Yeah.
We have this thing in downtown Canton called First Friday, and it's in the Arts District. And oh my God, it is. I love going down looking at the artwork.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
I love it.
I freaking that's what I started out doing, was just like showing my artwork, and I wanted to do like cooking content with comedy, you know, but said the wrong thing to the wrong creator apparently. Well, actually no, I'm sorry. That creator took it upon themselves to come into my live of like 6 people, you know, that they always like to make fun of. You know, oh, she only had 4 people in there, right? But anyway, you still came in and decided to use my content for your content. So,
who was that?
Raggedy. I was talking to Crafty about something, and she wanted to flip the script. That's how it all started for me.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I did not know all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Why does she do that? And then she plays the victim.
Probably, I don't know. I can't speak on it. I just can speak my truth, right? Before anybody else gets a chance to.
I don't know. I that's one thing I just don't understand. Like, just yeah, she kept coming over. She came over, told me that I was lying, that I was posting misinformation, and that I was putting a woman in a DV situation and a bad situation. And I was like, what? Like, I never heard about this DV. And then, then Ronnie started claiming that, you know, we were threatening her life, and, you know, Craig was coming after her, and well, now we know she was the aggressor, but she played
sometimes I feel like these bigger creators only latch on to these people like Lisa's family because because they want the content, you know, because they want to make the views off of it.
Well, that's what happened with this whole thing. There was like 3 content creators wanting our story about WTF, and
yeah.
And then Anna was the one that was the most. I mean, so far, I don't know if she's going to continue this series, because I would love to have all of our names cleared. Just saying. I mean,
yeah, I don't need a complete stranger to clear me, but I mean, I definitely am interested. And, you know, I honestly left when Raggedy got up in the box. I left because, I mean, but I get, you know, being unbiased and letting anybody up in that box and stuff, right? That's what compelled me to have you in my box, is because, you know, they kept saying, Two Cones kept saying, you know, everyone deserves to be heard. But in fact, not everybody was heard. And maybe it's going to continue, you know, and maybe there's going to be a time and a place for that. But I feel like you need to be heard now, because nobody's ever tried to get you to, you know, to listen to you.
What was the point of Raggedy getting in there? She's been quiet for over a week.
To save face.
Yeah, she had to make sure she got that in right away.
You know, save herself.
Yep, that's what I said. As soon as I saw her get up there, I told my daughter, oh, here she goes. She got to make sure she covers her tracks. As soon as the live starts, oh, I'm innocent and this needs to stop. Oh, you started it. What are you talking about? You kicked all of this off.
It's true. Anna said it almost simultaneously. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Raggedy pissed me off with that. Just coming in, making herself like, oh, I'm the victim and we all need to do better. Yes, you do need to do better. You need to do better. Like,
they all contradict themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I was told, chill out, chill out, chill out, let her go. And the thing is, we all have children. You know that if you ignore somebody that wants attention, they will eventually go away. Like a kid, you know, when they want their attention, when they are crying or having, you know, a bad day or overstimulated, just ignore them and they'll eventually stop nitpicking. But, you know, WTF was not. And I don't know. Raggedy plays the victim whenever it's convenient. That's just my...
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And I can't help but think maybe WTF did that to us because she wasn't gonna have people like us clapping back at her. And so she just wanted to go full force with it. I don't know. I thought we had squashed our beef when she came up into SJ's live that day and was like, creative kid, why do you feel the need to make all these pages on me? And I'm like, I don't even know who you are.
She is such a just victim mentality.
Clearly a little bit of that is a guilty conscience, right?
It is. But
yeah, don't engage, and I never will anymore, you know? I saw it plain as day when I started becoming friends with Itty, and I literally watched this person fucking talk shit about Itty and talk shit on her story, and she didn't even know. And the very next day, came to me and Nicole and was like, yeah, can Itty get up in my box? So I'll turn off the comments and shit. No, big fuck you.
Who asked?
I'm not going to say the creator's name. It's
okay.
There, but yeah, they're talking shit about her, and then they want her in the box. And that's the thing I hate about this, you know? And like I said, going back to that whole thing that we heard where somebody was going to clear my name. No, I'll clear my own name, and nobody tells me what to do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so irrelevant that I'm going to stay over here and be irrelevant.
Yeah. That's how I feel. I don't like, that's what I said from day one. I'm not joining anybody's boxes. I don't get in boxes. I have my little followers and
I'm glad that you trusted me.
Oh, 1,000%. No, I don't. You're just awesome. And I could tell that. I don't know. I'm just not a fake person. I can't be fake. But the only thing, that thing with WTF, she ran to Villain thinking Villain was going to protect her. And Villain did. Villain straight up sat up there and lied.
Lied
like a dog. She lied. I saw the federal papers. No, you didn't. Then where are they?
Well, all the butts and the, you know, it gives it away.
Scrolling on her phone. She's got a record. Not as long as yours, Marge, but yeah, I have 3 felonies. Yep. Congratulations. You found them. What do you want? A cookie? I mean, what do you want? You want a toupee? I don't know what you want, but yes, I have 3 felonies. She does. But I have 3 felonies. Congratulations. You've probably got 3 in all 5 states that I found your record in. Get out of here. Hutch. Can we say Hutch?
I mean, you know.
Where is she? Where is she? Why is she not up here sticking up for WTF? She saw the papers, and Raggedy saw the papers. I want to see them. Raggedy knew her name was going to get brought up. That's why she ran up in that box.
That's how it always is, honey.
But I thought that was wrong for her to be up there. I thought it should have been discussed. But, you know, that's their life. That's their life. They can do what they want.
Absolutely.
But that was totally what that was. But either way, I've seen people.
You and I talked about this, and we both learned that I'm not giving up any more of my shit. So
no, I'm
the person that's going to give away all the shit that I have. And folks, you heard it here first. I have tons. It's going to be me.
But I don't think you can do it on here. You're going to have to do it on YT because.
Oh, I will.
With the way that they.
I will for sure do it on YT.
I missed the comments here. Sparkle Jen. What about her? Oh, yeah. Is that true that she has, what you call it, tattoos?
I guess.
Well, there's a difference between a rebel flag and a, what you call it, flag.
Confederate.
So, yeah, a Confederate and a rebel is like two different. I don't know.
Somebody's Mimi. That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, she's on my page. She's super cool. Super nice lady.
Yeah, lucky I do. I don't have anything on it, but I'm pretty soon. I'm gonna have a ton of shit on it. So yes, it's Creative Kid.
I got to start a new TikTok just for my baseball mom stuff.
How do you not know that? I went into a villain video and she talked about the truth coming out, and all I did was comment and say, absolutely, it is coming out. And she pinned it for everybody to see, like she was dragging me or something, and then had to insert her 5th grade vocabulary to drag me. And then I saw a short. Somebody sent me a short because I don't watch her. She's disgusts me. How anyone could idolize that is beyond me, right? Thou shalt not worship idols. Especially ones like that.
No, ma'am. Oh, my eyes hurt. This stuff hurts your eyes.
Mine too.
I'm tired. God.
Well, thank you for being on my live, girl. But yes, YouTube. Anyway, getting back to that, I'm gonna start posting all kinds of stuff.
Is it the same name as here? Well, just put take a screenshot of it. And post
creative kid. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that was the other. That's what I was getting to. Somebody sent me a short that she did, and I mean, she didn't say my name or anything like that, but she basically referred to me having snark pages and that my snark pages had more followers than my page. Well, yeah, because I'm being fucking stalked and I had to get rid of thousands of fucking people I didn't trust. That's why.
Those snark pages are so just, I don't know. Those are some weird, you got to be a weird ass person to be in that. I don't know. That's just demented. And
Night,
it's
little
funny.
mama. Night, honey. Thank you for coming in. Glad you scrolled in. We're glad you did too.
Yeah. We'll figure out we're going to have to figure out like a regular, like scheduled time to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm thinking probably, yeah. Like a weekday evening or something.
Yeah. Get my kid to bed and then we just either talk shit or just not talk shit, whatever.
Yeah, see, that's the thing my platform has always been. If I want to say something about somebody, it's my opinion and I'm going to say it.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, and that's the thing, like even with my best friend, which is not the one that got her OF, that is such a myth. But her and I, a lot of times we disagree on stuff, but that's I like that. I don't want somebody that thinks just like me. I want to be able to talk with somebody that has a different point of view. I want to hear why, I don't want somebody that says, yeah, I agree with you. It's like, okay, well, this conversation's boring. Like,
right?
Tell me something. I don't want you to agree with me. I want you to tell me your opinion. I love that. I love women discussions.
I live by the motto, I want to learn something new every day, because if I'm not growing. Yeah, and so even if it's the smallest little thing, learning something new every day is a huge thing for me.
Yeah, when The View first came out, it was nice because it was 5 women with 5 completely different views. And then once they got going and political, they all had the same view and it was boring and nobody liked it anymore. Yeah. So it was like, I want a show and I want to watch a show where you've got different women. So maybe someday we could start, a live with 5 or 6 different women and we could all have different views.
That would be so much fun. I would totally be down for that.
Wouldn't it be cool? I just think and then there's no, there's no fighting and you just go in there with a mature state of mind,
well, let's throw that out. Let's throw that out there to Itty then.
Oh, she'd be great at that.
Which by the way, do you remember in that live where she got attacked by Marge and Marge said something about,
she said the TikTok view.
Something about she had 20,000 and Itty goes, well, I got 21 too. That says I am relevant. I was like, oh, burn.
Dude, Itty is...
She's fucking badass, dude. Itty is badass.
Ashley and Alexa, you're absolutely right. It is hard to find mature people, but I think we could do it. Itty's mature. I mean, Creative's mature. I'm sometimes mature, not always. But
Be fun. It would be fun. I'm totally down for that.
it would be a blast, you know. Just have 5 different women on there. Just talk about different shit every week. I mean,
Oh yeah, over pasta, girl. I love it when you do your videos eating cold pasta. Like that's my bitch right there.
I'm eating a cold oatmeal now. So I love to eat. I'm a foodie. I am such a foodie. I can't help it. Man, I had a Hawaiian pizza today. It was so damn good.
Oh, you shut your mouth. So Iddy and I were getting to know each other earlier. We do this every day, and so we were asking food questions, and that was one of my questions: pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
I've never had it, but we have bomb ass barbecue sauce, so I put that down, as the base, and then that, and then bacon bits.
Yes.
God, it was so.
It sounds bomb.
It's so obviously I work in a pizza shop, so it was so.
It sounds bomb.
It's so obviously I work in a pizza shop, so
you have to be open minded as well. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's very, 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 very expensive pizza. Let me tell you.
I believe it. I believe it.
It is, but it's all fresh. Everything's fresh every day. Everything gets thrown away at night. It's all fresh, but it's really good. But yeah, I made. I've been on this Hawaiian pizza kick, and I don't know why, but first conversation I had with her, she asked me to send her a pizza, and all she wanted was like pineapple and something else on it with ranch. I was like, well, that's different. So I don't know if it was for her. I don't know if it was for her or her DD, but she asked me to send her a pizza. I was like, oh, okay. And it was at her old apartment. Oh my God, I used to be obsessed with watching her. Like, I was like, shut up, guys, Lisa's on.
You know how I learned about her?
How?
I was scrolling TikTok in my bed one morning, and my son came in. And he's like, oh, Lisa go live yet? And I was like, who's Lisa? And he's like, let me show you.
Shut up. How old is he?
14.
Stop it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I don't even. Oh, I saw her with Mama Tot, and then I forget this kid's name. I always forget his name, like AJ or something. And he was like, there's a woman on this app. Don't send her money. So I typed her name in, and then Mama Tot's video came on. And I'm like, who is this chick? So I find her, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I seen Pittsburgh, and I was like, oh, well, that's not too far from me. And I reached out to her after about 6 months. I was like, hey, I don't live too far. I work with an organization. I can get you into treatment. I think you need to get the hell out of Pittsburgh, because every hab and every sober living house in Pittsburgh is next to a rock house, so I told her, you need to get the hell out of Pittsburgh. And then, I don't know, Kim talked to her, and Kim came in my live one night. She's like, I told her that I really like you, boss lady. And then Kim's wishy-washy, so now she hates me. I don't know. Kim's different, but I wish her the best.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that shit that you told me earlier, you might want to just, get a hold of it.
I tried. I don't know. But she kind of goes MIA for a while, and I guess her and Lisa I saw Nookie's video the other day where they're texting again, so.
Who?
Lisa and Kim, yeah. Oh, you didn't see it? It's on here.
That'll always happen, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kim's gets off on that shit. I don't know. Love-hate relationship those two have. They love to hate each other.
I can't fuck with those people. I just can't.
She could go to Aliquippa, to Greenbrier, and be up Butler. Yeah, she needs to get out of the city. Oh, you was in a problem with some dude?
Yeah, that's different.
That's creepy. She's going to be down in a pit. Puts the lotion.
It rubs the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the hose again.
I'm telling you. Lisa might have nice skin when she gets out of that house. or he might.